Mill Neck, Locust Valley, Glen Cove, Glen Street, Seacliff, Glen Head, Greenville, Roslyn, Albertson, East Williston, and Mineola. Change at Jamaica. But it's so nice they named it twice. 2, 3.
Waiting for the train, waiting for the train, waiting for the train to bring me home again. I'm waiting for the train to bring me home again. Waiting for the train to bring me home again. Mama, won't you come along? Mama, won't you come along? Everything lately seems like a celebration. Why do I sit lonely in a railway?
You wanna listen in as the show begins. You're telling all your friends the party never ends. Knock 'em dead. Knock 'em dead. Comedy show. You're throwing out your tricks. I'm gonna get my sticks. The mic is live and clear for you and all to hear. Knock 'em dead. Knock 'em dead. Comedy show.
Good morning, good morning. It's great to see you. Good morning to you and you and you and you and Sally and Courtney, but not Tony, 'cause he's not in the studio right now. He'll be here soon. He'll be here soon. He'll be here real soon. He's down the hall going poopy. All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's a wonderful morning. It is a great morning. I had a great weekend. Did you guys have a great weekend?
We did. Really happy about no rain lately.
No rain, and Mr. Elio Pace won his category at the Independent Music Awards in New York City. He was victorious. He came out on top. He stomped the competition. He actually spat at them when he won. He said, "How dare you compete against me? I am the best." This is what I heard.
No, they hugged and took a picture together and said congratulations.
Oh,
Yeah.
He didn't spit at anybody?
No.
I would have.
No.
I would have said, "How dare you try to compete against me? Haktui. Haktui. Haktui."
No, it was a really nice night.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Elio
it was
won.
fun. I'm glad that he won. I'm sure Tony will talk about it too because it was all exciting. But it was great, and I think we get to see Elio one more day because he
One more day.
he's supposed to go home with his family tomorrow, and he sometimes will take cruise jobs and like cruise ships.
Yes.
So someone hired him, so he's going to stay over another day and just fly to Alaska, which is cool.
Oh, wow. Look at
so
that.
we get to see him one more day. He's going to stay over.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yes. One more day. Oh my God, that's really bad, huh?
That's not too bad.
Remember that song, that Southern song? One more day,
No.
one more time. Remember,
No.
like someone dies or something.
No.
You don't know that one?
No.
Mm.
Now, wait a minute. Now, did you, I heard you guys went out partying late on Saturday to,
Yeah, we were
Did
bar
you-
hopping.
did you just bolt out early because you like to be in bed by 8?
No,
Or
because
did you stay out?
No, we stayed out because we were driving everyone around, and we were in Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
We meaning Tony, so he had to drive like all through the city. They actually stuck me in the the way back. So I was like flying all over the back of a car to get everyone in.
Wow.
I haven't done that since I was like 12.
Wow.
Yeah, so we kept going to places. We kept closing down bars in New York City. If
Look
you
at
can
you.
even believe that. Yeah.
Look at you, party animals.
Yeah, we're talking about the Elio night a little bit.
The Elio night.
The Elio night.
Look at you, party animals. Look
We had
at
a
you.
fun Elio night.
Look at you. Well, I had a wonderful weekend. I did a great show in Islip. I got the. Did you see the picture I put up?
That was a great
The
picture.
Jedi Knight versus the TIE Fighter pilot and the Stormtrooper.
I love that picture.
And then the Jedi Knight's like, don't ask me any Star Wars questions. I don't know any of them. I'm like, what? So all the kids came up and helped him, and that's how the Jedi Knight beat that Stormtrooper.
Why was he dressed like that? If he
I
was-
don't know.
That's weird.
But let me tell you, what a fantastic little function they had at the Islip Library.
Were those two together?
Like, as a couple, sexually?
No. Did they
Oh.
show up at the thing together, both in Star Wars outfits?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Like
Was there
one
a
was a
reason for it?
Stormtrooper. Yeah, it was Comic-Con day at the Islip Library.
Oh, that's what the occasion was?
It was insane.
Really?
It was insane. There was so many people there. There was so many kids there. There were so many parents there. Every librarian was dressed up as something. You know, some of them got really, kind of lame and just put like a cape on. But some of them, like those Stormtroopers and the TIE Fighter, they went nuts, man.
Yeah.
They had great costumes. The one guy was walking around in a Green Lantern costume. Like, one librarian. Other people, they just put on like a hat, a hat and ears or something. They were lame. But most of the people were like full on costumes and outfits, and they really did a fantastic job. And she's like, "This is our first year doing it." She's like, "We're doing it again next year, and we'll definitely have you back."
Nice.
She goes, "I heard nothing." The woman who hired us didn't even come in the room until we were almost done, just to give us water. But she came in and she's like, "I heard you guys did a fantastic job." My son Matthew did
Yes.
a fantastic job. I taught him how to use everything in about 10 minutes because by the time we got there was no parking. So we had to park really far away. By the time we got everything in there and then set up, I'm like, okay, we got 10 minutes. This is right. This is wrong. Here's the music you're playing. Bing, bam, boom, done. You got it? Got it. I was like, great. And he didn't mess up once. I was very proud of him.
Nice.
Very proud of him.
Very nice.
He was
That's
very proud of him.
That's super. That's great. Yeah, good for Matt, man. He's you can see he's starting to grow into a nice young man.
Yes.
Like you can see it.
Yes, and he did really well, and he was, I shouldn't say he didn't mess up at all. He didn't really. You know how the kids keep pressing the buttons?
Sure.
And he was just kept trying to clear it, and he accidentally hit, the wrong button one time. I was like, no big deal, we'll fix it. The kid was, the kids, they keep hitting the buttons, they're all excited, and the kid was 4 years old. What am I going to do? Stop pressing the button, you little brat?
Yeah.
Actually, I did, and then I pushed him down on the ground,
As you should.
and then I kicked him.
Stomp on his face while he's laying
Stomp
down.
on him.
So, all right, but you kind of lost your point there. So what did it have to do with Matt?
No, I'm just saying it didn't. But that was the only time he messed up the buttons. But that really wasn't his fault.
All right, I'm so confused. How were the buttons messed up? Because what? He couldn't, like, he didn't
Yeah,
know
because he was trying to give the other person a point, but the other kid kept hitting the thing.
Okay, got
so
it,
that
got
kind of thing. Dennis Farrell says, I despise comic nerds. Well, it was for the kids.
Dennis Farrell despises everything.
Yes. Ken Bichelle,
Hello, Ken.
just so you know, we got our T-shirts in, finally. Your T-shirt will be in the mail soon, and you will get it. Good morning, Zestos Christos.
Zestos Christos will be our guest here on Wednesday. With the band Moonflower. That's where Zestos is
Moonflower,
from.
Moonflower.
Just like that. They're a Santana tribute band.
Oh, I don't even know what that means.
Santana.
I think I'm going to be sick that day.
Why? No, Robin Eve, who's coming in tomorrow.
Yes.
She might. We know Moonflower through Robin.
Right.
So she might.
How many Moonflowers are coming in?
That I don't know. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 band members. I don't know if all 6
There's
are coming.
6 Moonflowers?
There are 6 Moonflowers, I do believe.
Oh,
And
I'll
I
stay home.
don't know
just to
if-
make room for this.
No,
Moonflowers.
the drummers can play their congas in the hallway.
No,
That'll be good acoustically.
I'll stay home.
No.
That's good.
Did they say they were all coming in?
No, that's what we're saying.
No,
They
Oh,
said
he
okay.
doesn't
All
know.
right, all right,
We don't
all
know.
right, okay.
We don't know who's
no,
coming
I
in.
think it's just like 2 people.
Just Zestos and Nick. That's it.
That's what I think they're working on.
And Robin too?
Well, Robin is a possibility.
Robin is a
She's not sure yet. She's a possibility. She's definitely in tomorrow.
Right.
Possibly in on Wednesday with Moonflower.
Moonflower.
And she's a big night
Moonflower.
Tuesday night, so she may not be able
Right.
to.
Yeah, Tuesday night at Mulcahy's is the paper bag.
Yes.
Yeah.
The paper bag. What the
Please
hell is
explain.
this?
Oh, okay. The paper bag that's been going on for at least 20. Actually, maybe
Yes.
20. At least 20.
20
years
something years. Yes.
at,
Correct.
At Mulcahy's.
I was at the first paper bag.
Go ahead. Yeah, tell us what it was like.
So basically, what happens is you go in there, and there's a lot of musicians, a lot of different musicians,
yeah.
and you bring lunch in a
Right.
paper bag because they don't have food.
Right.
So
they're
if
all
you want-
starving musicians.
Right. And
Right.
then you bring food for the musicians so they can eat.
We're going to start doing that here for the broke comedians.
Right.
And call
Paper-
it paper bag.
Paper bag.
Funny
comedy.
paper bag.
Funny paper.
Funny paper bags. So, yeah, if you decorate them,
Right.
you'll get a free pass to the bathroom.
Right, because if you put the brown paper bag upside down, you can make a little puppet.
Sure.
Right?
You could.
Right.
Or you can draw a
With
picture.
googly eyes.
Right.
Schmoogly
Or you can draw a picture on the bag.
Right.
So, hi,
Or
Mr.
you could write a
comedian,
little.
hope you enjoy eating me.
You could like a little joke on the ad. You could write a little joke on the bag. I mean,
Sure.
right? A little joke.
Right.
Right. Maybe,
Right.
Oh, I never heard of that one before.
Well, but don't make it too good of a joke, because then when you're eating, you'll choke and die.
right, because you'll be laughing.
Right.
So that's basically what the paper bag. What's the paper bag?
I don't know why they call it paper bag. To
Oh.
be honest with you,
Does it have something to do with food?
I don't even know.
Damn it.
But what I do know about it is it's musicians from
Yes.
everywhere. They have to. I believe they have to register in advance, but they all come and just jam on stage. I believe it is some kind of charity involved.
Oh, okay.
But they just jam on stage for like 6 hours or some shit. They just play and play and play and jam, and there could be 18 guitar players up there. There could be 5 singers. Some will come off, come back on, depending on what song they're doing. What's with the face?
Sounds like a blast.
All right, you might not like it, but there are
You
plenty
think
of
it's too
musicians who think
hippy-dippy.
it's great.
Oh my God! It sounds like a bunch of hippie freaks.
Wait a minute. This has nothing to do with hippies.
All I'm saying is I looked over and Eric had his sounds like hippy dippy.
Now, one thing Mark White is not is a hippie.
No, and holy shit,
I-
that guy could drive.
And I'm going to bet you $1 he would enjoy that.
Oh, did you get in a car with him and drive?
No,
Did he do
no.
wheelies?
I'm just saying. Did he do wheelies?
Did he in the
Wheelies?
parking lot?
He did wheelies in a Corvette.
You never know.
If anybody can, it's Mark.
No, he drove from Houston to Connecticut, from Connecticut to here, back to Connecticut, to Ohio, to Washington, D.C., and back to Houston. He's got to be sleeping for the next 2 days.
Yeah, well, he got to sleep in the middle.
That.
Okay, so
No, he's on Facebook right now.
So Moonflower has 8 members. 3 of us are coming and prepare, and we're prepared with a little acoustic.
All right, so this-
Nice, they're going to play.
So there's 3
Nice.
seats. I'll stay home. You guys,
No.
you guys do the.
No, the conga player will sit over there because he needs
Yeah,
room for his conga.
he used to spread out.
Come on, baby, conga, conga.
That's the song they're going to do.
Yeah.
No, I'll stay home Wednesday because I got to rest up for Thursday and Friday when you aren't here and I have to deal with Michelle Asta for 2 days.
You have to deal with Michelle. You asked Michelle.
I did. She was, you know what? She always like, I would love
She's
to
gonna be
come
great.
in. I would love. So I was like, okay. This is the perfect time.
She'll be great.
It'll be fun.
What do you have planned?
I have no idea.
Oh.
She's actually excited. No, we have Josh Schaefer coming in on Thursday.
Oh, cool.
She has somebody coming in on Thursday. And then she has 2 friends coming in on Friday. So I'm like, all right, fine. I don't know. It
It's
is what
a
it is.
hangout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a play date.
Yeah, basically. So it'll be fun. I don't know. I don't know who these people are.
Who-
You might
who
know
are the
who
friends?
they are. Doug Roach or no, what the fuck's his name?
Doug
Hold on.
Roach.
Hold on. She sent it to me. She's like, "You may know who they are." I'm like, "Nope, I don't know who they are." I don't know who anybody is. Let me see. You might know. Oh, Artie Marzigliano.
Say it again.
Artie Marzigliano.
My apologies. I do not know who that is.
From Cover to Cover. He's the bass player.
That's the band she likes. Yeah.
Okay, so he's coming in on Friday.
Oh, that's cool.
I think.
Good, a musician.
Oh no,
That's great.
Thursday.
Okay.
John Croce and Jimmy Ort.
Jim Croce? I know
Jimmy
him.
Ort.
Yeah, John Croce and Jimmy Ort.
I don't know John Croce, but I know Jimmy Ort. I haven't seen Jimmy Ort in years.
Does Jimmy Ort live by me?
I have no idea where he lives.
Lived by me. Did he grow up by me? Because there are Orts by my. There were Orts on my, like around the corner from me.
I think he grew up by the mall, but I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
You're
positive,
not
of
positive.
that.
Okay.
Wow.
So there you go. Those 2 are coming in on Friday, so it'll be fun.
Wow, that's cool. Jimmy Ort. Oh, damn it, Michelle, bring him in when I'm here. Damn it. I would love to see Jimmy Orr. He's a funny guy.
Yeah. Oh,
Haven't
okay.
seen
You
him.
said they're funny.
No.
Haven't
That's
seen him
good.
in at least 20 years.
So we'll have some fun. We'll have some laughs.
What
I'll
if
sit
his-
where
what
you
if his
are.
humor
Michelle
peaked
sit
in high
here.
school?
What?
What if his humor peaked in high school?
What if he peed in high school?
Peaked.
Oh, peaked. I thought you said peed.
No. Well, I'm sure he peed in high
What
school
if
at
he
some point.
peed in high school?
I'm sure he did pee at some point.
Pee pee, pee pee. And then we have Mike coming in to engineer. So I'll yell at him to get up YouTube videos if we need them or anything. Moonflower, moonflower. Right, Courtney? Courtney's here. Who's on next week? What are you guys talking about?
We're discussing GovsRadio programming.
That's not nice. Right on air and you're leaving me out of it?
I turned the mics off. I'll tell you
I-
about it after, but she was handling something as we speak, so I
wanted to know.
I'll be glad to tell
Put
you.
on Courtney's mic then. Let me talk to
Oh,
Courtney.
I'm sorry, Courtney.
Let me
I'm
talk
sorry.
to Courtney while you guys are
My
talking
apologies,
to each other.
Courtney. I'm sorry.
Shut your mics off and talk to each other again.
All right.
Why don't you
But
kiss?
you got to hit that button. There you go.
Why don't you kiss and make out while I... well, hi, Courtney. How are you? While they're just rudely not even talking to me.
It's okay. I wasn't even in the conversation.
I know. And that's why I turned to Courtney and they didn't turn a mic on. And look, now they're whispering sweet nothings to each other.
It's all right. I'm just the intern.
Nobody whispers sweet
Nobody
nothings to
likes
me.
I got us a follower. Nobody likes me. Just one.
Rob and Eve will whisper sweet nothings to me tomorrow as we sing In the Shallows again.
In the shallows.
You going to sing that again? No, you guys got to do something else. People
Dennis-
don't want to see repeats.
Dennis Farrell
Maybe
says,
it's
how is
stale.
this physically possible?
What's that?
Getting all these people in?
It's just, yeah. It's fine. How many people at one time
What?
that he's talking about?
Well,
Getting all these
there's
people
Oh,
gonna
in?
be
that's true. You're
6
talking
people.
about, sounds like you got more people on Thursday than tomorrow, so you should stay home
No,
on Thursday.
Thursday we got me, Michelle, Josh Schaefer, and one other guy. It's 5.
Oh, Jimmy Orton, the other guy is
Friday.
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 That's fun.
Yeah, so
That'd
2
be
and
cool.
2. Yeah, so we got 5 and 5 each day. And then I'll sit where you are, and then Michelle will sit where Sally is, and then the guest will sit here.
Dennis Farrell, are you coming in here Friday? Dennis Farrell is.
Why is Dennis coming in Friday?
No, not here.
Oh.
I just mean to the club.
Oh.
Dennis Farrell is buddies with Anthony Cumia.
Ah.
So and Anthony Cumia is playing here Saturday with his, what do they call it?
One-man band.
The Comedians of the Compound.
Oh, the Comedians of the Compound. Because he does his podcast from his house. And he created like a big studio in his house.
Right.
He's like, hey, I'm Anthony Cumia.
Now what? And he just does his podcast.
I have no idea.
Posts it all over the place.
I have no idea where or when or like if it's once a week or no idea. I never liked them. Never a big fan of Opie and Anthony. They weren't my favorites. Opie specifically. Anthony was funny.
We've discussed this before.
And Norton was funny.
I
But
thought Opie was great when he had his own show on BAB. You know, that was his big break.
yeah, now Opie's got his own thing too.
Now he does. Yeah.
I don't know what it's called.
I haven't listened to it. I didn't mind Anthony. He could be a bit much, but I didn't mind him.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't
he
mind
was
either
funny.
one of them. Their show. I didn't think their show was as good as Stern per se, but
No.
I thought they were okay. I
Yeah.
enjoyed them sometimes.
I thought they were terrible.
Wow, you thought it was that bad?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty bad.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, really, Norton was the only one that made me laugh.
Yeah. See, I was the other way around.
Yeah.
I liked them more than I liked Norton.
Yeah.
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 Well, fuck 'em.
No.
Probably, says Dennis Farrell.
Probably you're probably gonna be here Friday.
Yeah, but they're making millions now on their podcast, and we're not. We're making dozens.
Dennis, get
pennies.
Get Cumia in here tomorrow.
Oh my
You
God, we're
and
really
Cumia
making
come in here
dozens?
tomorrow.
Of pennies.
Dennis, get Cumia in here tomorrow with us,
Yes.
and I'll give you
$1
$1
and a T-shirt.
And a
Because now we have
Knockin' Dead
T-shirts to give
Comedy
away again.
and a free pass to a future governor's show.
He said not anymore from his house. It's in New York City.
Oh, well.
Why would you do that?
What do you mean?
Why would you move it to unless you get better guests because you're in New York City?
Better guess, and I'm sure he probably got a good offer from somebody.
Yeah.
You think he probably has a place in the city?
Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, I'm sure. But I'm just saying, like all of a sudden you could roll out of bed and do your podcast. Now all of a sudden you got to travel into the city. I guess he's.
I'm sure it's worth it. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he's gonna give a shit. Robin Eve is watching now.
Hello, Robin.
Oh, Robin, I can't wait to sing with you tomorrow.
Start planning it now, Robin.
Yes.
Songs you want to sing with Eric. Work on those duets now.
Dennis said terrible.
What's terrible?
I that that we didn't like Opie and Anthony.
Oh, I didn't say I didn't like them.
I didn't like them. I didn't like.
He said it.
No, I didn't think that.
His name is Eric Shevlin. He said it.
Yeah, I thought they were pretty bad. Didn't like them. Did nothing for me.
All right.
Chuckled.
That's all right. You're entitled to your opinion.
Yeah.
They did just fine without Eric.
Oh,
Dennis.
yeah.
They did just fine without him.
Oh yeah. Well, and I was just gonna say that. Like they care what I think because they made their millions. They made their millions, so they don't really care. But it's just my opinion.
It's been how long have they been apart now?
No idea. No idea.
It's been a while now, right?
Yeah, no idea. But that's the thing too. All of a sudden, like Opie went from Opie and Anthony to Opie and Jimmy or Opie and Norton, whatever it was, and
Right, because Anthony got fired.
fired
didn't
for something. I don't remember. Yelling at his girlfriend or some
he?
shit.
I think that was after. That came later.
Oh
wasn't
no,
it?
that was
He had a fight
the
or something.
racist rant or something.
Oh, that was it. Yes.
He said the black woman was acting like an animal.
Yes.
Meanwhile,
that was it.
if I say you're acting, I tell my kids I stop eating like an animal. What? Now I'm racist because
Yes, you are.
I say that all the time. Like eat like a human being. Stop eating like an animal. Now all of a sudden I'd be a racist too. I didn't necessarily agree with that. I think animal was.
What I didn't like is how quickly Opie was just like, all right, I have a new partner now. Like he didn't go to bat for his partner.
Right. That
Howard
sucked too.
Howard fought to keep Robin.
Yes, correct.
I would fight for either one of you two,
But not
I would
Jackie.
fight for Courtney.
Yeah.
But not Jackie.
I'm sorry, what?
He didn't fight for Jackie though.
Well, because it was him personally having the issue with Jackie. It was
Yeah.
him against Jackie. The phones are ringing.
It's Dennis Farrell yelling at
Hello, you're live on the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show. Who's this?
This is Dennis Farrell.
It is Dennis Farrell.
I told you it
Nice.
was Dennis Farrell. He's going to yell at us.
All right, now again, it was Eric that didn't like Dennis.
I didn't like him.
Dennis is a big guy. He scares me, so I'm taking myself out of this.
Well, if Dennis is going to threaten me over my opinion,
I heard him. He said
I'm
it.
going to punch him in his nuts.
Oh my God!
Everybody, this is America. We all have a right to an opinion.
That's
Here,
right.
here, Dennis. Here.
And I'm man enough to say it. Tony's a big coward.
Why would I ever in a million years
Yes,
be
see?
mad at you for not liking my pal Anthony Cumia?
No, I actually did like Anthony. I thought he was funny. I thought Norton was hysterical. I thought Opie was a big dick. I didn't like him at all. And so when
Wow.
You're not going to get an argument on this end of the phone.
No, I'm telling you, I thought he was a dick. I was a Stern guy, so it wasn't like, oh, I have to like Stern and hate Opie and Anthony. I gave Opie and Anthony a try. I just didn't like it. And then the only one that made me laugh was Norton. And every time Norton said something fucking hysterical, Opie
would crush it.
Oh,
Right. He'd
yes.
step all over it.
He would,
Believe me.
Yes. I'm telling you, I was like, what a dick. And
Believe
then
me, Anthony and Norton did not miss that he would step all over any time they had some momentum going. He was like, oh, slow it down. Let's take a phone call. Snowy from Michigan.
No,
Hey.
but he wouldn't even do that. Like sometimes he'd just be like, oh, okay. So anyway, and then he just changed the subject. And I'd be like, oh my God, what a dick.
Yeah.
He was horrible. I mean, I wish I could remember what Norton said, but he really had me
I'm
laughing.
going to have to send you some links to some of Ant's bits. Anthony is one of the funniest people you're ever going to meet. And
Great impressions. So he does great impressions.
Yeah.
oh my God, his impression is Dice.
Yes, Dice is spot on.
Oh, and speaking of impressions, I'm going to tell you the first time. Let me kill 5 minutes for you.
Thank you.
I was working, okay,
Right.
and I used to work in a patrol car, and I would listen to the radio. I was a radio fan,
Right.
going back as a kid, and I'm just going around the
dial.
stations there. I'm around the dial, and I hear an impression. Well, no, I just ruined the bit. I hear. What's his name from NBC? The AM
Imus.
guy. Imus. I hear Imus in the PM, and I'm like, why is Imus on the radio at 5 o'clock? I'm just tapping, and I'm on. It's on NEW, and this is when NEW was playing music. I'm
Right.
like, what the hell is Imus doing on the radio on the PM on NEW? It was Anthony doing a bit. He was so good at impressions. He fooled a guy that was a radio guy thinking it was Don Imus.
Right.
So, I mean, his impressions are top-notch, and I think there's some bits. Eric, I really think that you would turn if you listen to some of these bits. I mean,
I would. I like I said, I did like Anthony. I thought Norton was hysterical. I thought Opie was a dick. And I'm just saying, I just had to shut it off because I'm like, this guy's an asshole.
Yeah.
Like you kind of have to like, and it's the same thing with Stern. Like I still like the Stern show, but when idiots like Jason Kaplan come on and stuff, I got to turn it off because I'm like I can't listen to these more. Or Benji, I'm like I just got to turn it off.
Well, I'll tell you, I was a huge Stern show fan back in the day. Obviously,
Right.
I mean, Billy West. I mean,
oh yeah, he was great.
Unbelievable, the stuff that he did. Him and Jackie, and that was the heyday. Once Billy kind of left, it kind of got a little flat. Artie brought it back up a little bit, but I don't know. I mean, my cousin works there, so I really can't bash Stern.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Let me switch gears for a second. Did you say you were in the patrol car?
Well, not a police patrol car. I worked for the MTA, so I was a supervisor.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And I was just, I mean, that's how time went by. I mean, and it really sucked because right in the middle of a good bit, you get a call. Yeah, we got an accident over in Great Neck, and I'm like, God damn it!
Son of a bitch.
That's why they had the accident because they were laughing and they couldn't drive.
Right.
'Cause they were listening to Opie and Anthony.
Right. So those guys I like, but Opie was a dick. And he was an asshole.
Well, I got to get back to work, but let me clear just two things up.
Yeah.
He did do the startup in the basement. He did move to the city. It was for guests. He's right across the street from the Garden. As a matter of fact, I brought it to a Billy Joel. My Billy Joel thing. And it was kind of cool. I went in there. That was Ron Bennington was in there that day, and let's see, that was the day they announced Artie Lang was going to be the co-host, which only lasted about 6 months.
Right.
Drugs kind of ruined that.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it was right across the street from the Garden. It was awesome. We got tickets and walked right across the street, and there we are. But
Nice.
that's why he does that there. It's for guests, and
Makes
I
sense.
may be there Friday, Tony. Maybe. I don't know if you guys are going to be there, but Friday I may show up.
You better be.
We might be. You never know. All right, cool.
Yeah,
All right,
you
guys.
can introduce us to him and tell him to put us on his network for lots and lots of money.
Lots and lots.
Yeah, well, and I'll tell him that Eric hates him. I'm only
This
kidding.
guy hates you.
All right.
Thanks, Dennis.
Rock on, guys. Rock on. Have a
See
good
ya.
one.
Thanks,
you too, buddy.
Dennis.
That's great.
He's a big guy. I'm afraid of him. Mandy Jones is watching. Hello,
Hey,
Mandy.
Mandy's Three's Company is going well.
Yes, on Wednesday nights from 7:30 to 8:30.
Show's going great. Don't listen to anybody. Well, she was complaining. What did she say the other day about? So, was it? Oh, she said something about the likes or something. She said something.
Oh, I don't remember.
So that was just my little piece of advice on something I don't really know what's going on.
Oh, it's a funny show.
Great show. They're great. I like.
I
both of
like
them.
it. I like it.
They're very good. I like them all.
Okay.
Yeah. So all the best to them.
Someone liked my tweet.
What's that?
Someone liked the tweet.
Very nice.
Sorry, very exciting for me. I don't Twitter,
Trust
so
me on this.
I get that.
Okay. It's longer than you can imagine.
That's all I needed to know.
That was me saying that.
see, I feel like
I was
we're
supposed
like
to know that.
eavesdropping. We have to,
I don't know what's
figure out
going on
I don't know what
today.
just happened either. I don't know what just happened.
I don't know what's
It's like
going
when
on
someone
today.
walks you on a street and they just say something ridiculous, and you're like, "What was that conversation about?"
Yeah, I'm not sure what the deal is. Anyway, I'll do an Opie. Anyway, I still had a great weekend. Friday, you guys had a great weekend. Everybody had a great weekend.
Yeah, Sam went to prom on Friday.
Yes, that was wonderful.
Graduated high school. Tonight's his graduation party. His graduation ceremony.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
What did I miss about Elio?
Oh, that you guys had a great weekend.
Oh, okay.
And he won the thing, and he spit at his competition and whipped his wiener out and said, "Suck on this, everybody. I won,
But
you
that's
didn't."
it, though. That's all we talked about.
Yeah, that's all.
Well, that's all it was.
That was it. We left on the dick part.
Suck on this, everybody. I'm a winner. You're all losers. No.
It was a weird
Obviously.
ceremony. It was like there were a lot of people there, and they actually, I've never seen this before. They would just announce all, like they did the categories, and they would announce who the winner was, and it was up on a PowerPoint, and then but then you didn't get up, or they didn't get up and accept an award or anything. They just sat in their seat.
Okay.
And then when an entire category was over,
Yes.
those handful of winners would go into another room with another camera and accept the award.
Okay.
So you missed like everyone else You missed all the other stuff if you got up, and all your people got up with you because they would sit in the
Sure, they want to see you.
thing. And
right.
So, I mean, it went faster, which was great. There were a
Right.
lot of categories.
How many categories? Give me an approximation. Give me
There
a
were about
ballpark.
100 people.
Holy crap,
Being, right? When you say 100 people,
I believe they said 116 to be exact.
yeah.
Categories or
no, to go
nominees?
against each other.
Category.
Nominate.
Oh, was it? Oh, you might be right. Sorry.
I feel like
You
it
might
was
be right.
people like going against each other.
All right.
And then, oh, do you know who Jim Brickman is?
Yes, he was the famous guy.
No, you don't know.
Who the fuck is Jim Brickman?
He's a really great piano player.
Yes.
Yeah, but he was one of the main people that announced who was winning, so it was kind of cool to see him.
And Tony doesn't know who he is either.
I know who he was.
Oh, you do?
Oh, you did?
I know
okay.
who he was. I'm the one that pointed him out to you.
Who is he?
He's I mean he performs his own stuff, but I think he's more known for people he's worked with. He's worked with Olivia Newton-John. He's worked with a lot of country people. What?
Olivia Newton-John?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him work with country people. He's like more like
Most of the people they named were country
I'm
artists.
trying to think of what
I
song
didn't-
she has that has piano in it.
Oh, it might not necessarily be piano. It might just be a song he wrote.
Oh.
he does like
okay.
Windham Hill stuff and like
I don't know what that means.
like just
He just
like
One Tree
pretty
Hill.
acoustic piano that is
When they introduced him, most of the artists they said that he's worked with were country artists.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? He worked with Blake Lively and Blake Evans and Blake Jones and Blake Johnson.
Yeah.
Blake. Lots of Blakes. Blake Carrington. Lots of Blakes.
Blake Carrington.
Yeah. From Dynasty. How could you not know that?
And how
What are you
like,
picking out of the garbage, you weirdo?
I'm looking for something of mine.
You're a garbage
I
picker.
just threw that in there 5 minutes ago.
he's
So
a,
gross.
He's a dynasty watching garbage picker.
You're like a hoarder.
Like, don't you think
Look
I
at
should
you.
know that he grew up watching Dynasty?
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't that come up?
I know he's a big Falcon Crest fan.
Wait a minute.
You're a Falcon
He's
Crest
the one who
fan?
named the guy.
That's all I.
No, he named. He's done. I'm sure he's done many different things. You're the one who knew that he was on Dynasty.
Yeah.
I said Blake Carrington, and he said, yeah, from Dynasty. That's
No.
what, yes, he
Is
did.
that true?
No. Bullshit. Tony's like, I love that show. You heard him. He said it.
And then I think he clapped his hands.
Yeah. I love Blake and Alexis Diamond. What was her name? Alexis Carrington.
I'm not getting
What was
into
her
it.
name?
I'm
What-
not getting into it. Trust me.
What was that lady's name?
You
Joan,
know.
I'm not getting into
Joan
it.
Crawford. What was her
You
name?
know.
Not Crawford. What was
He's
her
got
name?
posters of her on the
Joan
wall.
Collins.
Joan Collins.
And that I remember because of that movie.
What's her name?
What? Joan Collins.
No, what's her?
Oh, the character? That I don't remember.
Alexa or no? Who's
Yeah,
that? Is it
Alexa or Alexis. Derek.
Oh,
Derek will know.
gosh.
Derek's on. Derek Mutispor's on. He'll know in 2 seconds. Not Mr. Pop and Twist. Derek Mutispor's on. He's like he's got alter egos. Not Clark Kent. Superman. No.
Not Clark.
Superman would be Mr. Pop and Twist. Derek would be Clark Kent.
Yeah, the air
Yes.
conditioning definitely isn't
Yeah, it's not
Up to par.
isn't working.
I feel a little cool, but it's not up to par. I'll check the
the filter.
the filter later
Yeah, it was a little,
after the
little hot.
after the
It's a little
show.
hot and steamy in here.
After the show, I'll check it. What are you doing? Now what are you doing? I feel like I'm doing a show with children on their phones. What are you
I'm
doing?
going over some of my paperwork for the show, and
Oh, okay.
I'm having an issue.
You having an issue reading?
I'm having an issue.
So your kids are all done with school now, right? Everything's all done.
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
They'll be home today.
Kevin took his Mandarin final this morning.
Listen to the
Man.
Mandarin rain.
No,
is that?
Mandarin.
Listen to the Mandarin lane.
When is your Bruce Hornsby concert?
July. I won't be here July 12th because I'll be at the Poconos.
What day of the week is that?
Making sweet love.
Really?
Making sweet
With
love.
Bruce Hornsby?
Yes, with Bruce Hornsby and the Noisemakers.
That's nice.
What day of the week is that?
It's a Friday.
What time is the game show we're doing? Because you're right. Sally and I are
Oh.
doing it because you're going away.
I
Yeah.
think I'm doing it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
you're
I
both doing
just
I
said.
haven't- Yeah.
What time is it?
Oh, I think late that night.
Oh,
Like
so we're still able to do the show. It's not a daytime thing.
No, I think it's like 5 or 6 o'clock or some 7 o'clock maybe. It's not even at the library. It's an Italian restaurante. It's an Italian restaurante. It's at a neutral site. Brookhaven versus South Country Library at a neutral site.
Oh, neutral site.
Yes.
So there'll be no turf
Neutral
war.
ground.
There'll be
Right, so
neutral
there's no-
ground.
So in case they bring guns
Guns
stuff,
and knives, and yeah, you have to. Actually, you should probably frisk them, especially the girls.
I should hire Ozzy to do the security, right?
Yes,
Should hire Ozzy to do security.
I bought lollipops. I bought Rari Pops. Rari. We got a lot of game shows coming up. Holy
have a
mac!
whole
July
bunch.
is insane.
But is this? So it's at a restaurant, but is it for the kids?
Yes, it's for the children's.
Oh, but it's still at a restaurant.
Well, they're older children. They're teens. It's
Oh.
going to be like a nerd against nerd team.
Oh my
right.
goodness!
That'd be fun. I like that.
Should have somebody come in dressed like ogre. Nerds. Game show will be over as
What's
they
that
always
guy's
scatter.
name?
Oh, Joan Collins was Alexis Carrington.
Collins.
Yeah, see, and
Yes,
who
you
knew
know
it? But
I
that
did.
guy right there.
Then
knew
what
it.
was the other girl's name? Linda Evans.
Oh,
what was
she
her name?
Hot.
Something else Carrington.
Well, right, because Alexis was Blake's ex-wife, and Linda Evans was the current wife.
Oh, he knows this.
That I know.
How
sure.
do you know this?
And then
'Cause you
who's the
watched
little
it?
like what was her name? Sammy Joe or something? Who's the little one
Who?
who's like Heather Lock? Yeah,
Heather
was it-
Lockjaw?
Oh yeah, she was on there.
Yeah,
I
what,
don't
didn't she
remember.
play like Sammy Joe or something like that? I don't
Wait a
know.
minute.
that
Be
I
honest
remember.
now. Be honest.
I did not watch it. My mother watched it religiously.
Did you watch any episodes with her?
Yes,
All right. Thank
I did.
you.
Well, because to see Linda Evans.
So
and
let's play. Put your hand up. 5 fingers. 5 fingers.
I don't know what we're doing, but
Just
I'm a little
put-
scared.
Put up 5 fingers.
Oh, what?
Courtney, put up 5 fingers. Never have I ever watched a episode of Dynasty.
I don't even know what Dynasty is.
You've
Yeah.
never watched it not once?
What do I?
He's
no.
lying.
No, I swear.
Is that
You
like
knew
a
the
period?
characters.
I know the
names.
carrot. Of course. That you know how popular that show was.
I think I watched it when is that like
It was all of us.
JR and stuff?
No, that was
or-
that was
Dallas.
Dallas.
Dallas. Oh, then maybe I didn't.
No, you can't take it
Because
back
I think I saw like one of the last episodes of Where is JR? Who killed JR or something?
Yeah, who
but
killed
we were
JR? No,
little.
where is he?
Like
What is
how
it,
old,
Waldo?
How old were you when he was on there? I know I almost said Lockjaw.
now. Who?
How old were you when Dallas and Dynasty were on?
Dallas
I
was
was
what?
young.
Dallas was what? Late 70s to early 80s?
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
was,
And they recently brought it back.
let's just say it was 78 to,
It's like 13.
84 or
You must have
something.
been like, how could you even
I
watch
was
it? You're
8
like
to 14.
8 years old or something.
I don't even know when it was on, but, and then Dynasty was around the same time.
But that's my whole point, because
And then Falcon Crest.
We
was
only had-
Oh, yeah.
something else.
we
Wasn't
only
that
had
on,
one
like,
TV in the house in the mid '80s, so that's what my mother would watch.
So poor.
We had a
kinda were.
TV in the living room.
We had one.
We had a black and white in
We had
the,
one
in the
too.
living room. Oh, no, we had a regular TV in the living room. Then we had all black and whites. We had one in the kitchen because,
Yeah.
God forbid, you can't eat a meal without watching something on TV.
Never in the
Then
kitchen. Never.
every one of the kids' rooms had like a little small black and white.
In the
TV.
'80s,
Yeah, we all had like this.
spoiled brats.
I know.
Crystal Carrington.
I didn't have a TV in my room.
Yeah,
until I went
good
to
one,
college.
What did you just say?
I didn't have a TV in my own room till
It
I
was
went
like
to
this
college.
little black
Yeah.
and white.
And she
like,
had to buy it
like
herself.
That big.
Oh, it was a Christmas present.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, I would have.
I
Oh, so
remember.
Santa
I
brought it?
remember watching like
Santa got
the
it,
Carol
yes.
Burnett show at like 10 o'clock at night and being like, "How cool am I that I can like sneak watching TV at night?"
Wow.
Right.
No, we had a TV in the den. When that started to go into the Fritz, they put that one downstairs. But we could only really play like Atari on it, like that. And then the new one was in the den.
I
and
kind
then
of noticed that like no one ever threw out broken TVs back then.
Yeah.
Like they just all got stored somewhere.
yeah, but it still worked, but you could only play Atari on it. You couldn't get television on
Pong.
it anymore. Basically, yeah, Pong and Tank. What was it? Missile Command. And all. Asteroids, Pac-Man, which was horrible
Jenga.
on the TV.
You had Pac-Man.
Yeah, it was horrible on that TV, though. It was horrible. And then I think that my parents eventually had one in their bedroom, but we weren't allowed to watch it.
Like you weren't allowed to go in there because
Yeah,
they had like
like-
porn on or something.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Nice.
I'm not sure, but we weren't allowed to watch it. So we only watch it when they weren't home. We'd go in there and watch it.
Secretly?
Yeah,
Wow, that was a big risk.
Big.
In your house.
that's right. Well, we sat on the floor. Basically, she didn't want us laying on the bed, so we had to
so
sit
you didn't
on
have
the
to
floor.
risk that. Did you
Yeah.
worry about like the shag carpeting being dented and
Wow.
she'd find out and hit you or something?
Robin was a kid and lost sleep trying to figure out who shot JR. Wasn't it? Didn't it end up being a dream sequence?
No, that was That was when Bobby Ewing died. Patrick Duffy left the show to move on to bigger and better things.
Aquaman. Was he on Aquaman before or after?
No, he wasn't Aquaman. He was.
Yeah, he was.
Manimal.
It wasn't Aquaman. It was something
What
else.
was it?
But it wasn't.
Man from Atlantis?
That's it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that was Patrick Duffy. That was before Dallas. So he left the show to move on to bigger and better things, which didn't happen. So they did. So he was only gone for one season, and he begged to come back.
And the whole season
So
was
that
a
whole season turned out to be a dream.
Dream.
So they can bring him back.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was
Zesto
stupid.
said, I saw all
Wow.
of it. Linda Evans was my first
MILF.
MILF.
Remember her on Big Valley?
No. No, I don't remember.
You don't remember the Big Valley?
No.
Oh, what a great show that was.
Yeah.
No.
Barbara Stanwyck
She was
and
beautiful.
Lee
You
Majors.
remember Haas, right?
Mrs. Stanwyck! Mrs. Stanwyck! Just a
Nick
minute.
Haas, Little Joe.
No, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, what is that?
No. I don't.
I know I've heard it, but I can't place it. Come on, tell me. Tell me I'm dying.
Fletch.
Fletch.
Remember the guy?
Yes.
Put it on the Underhills bill. I'll have a bottle of Dom Perignon, steak sandwich, lobster. What did he say? Lobster.
Is that your favorite movie ever?
Fletch?
No.
It's I like it, but no, it's not one of my favorite. Fletch 2 was horrible. Fletch Lives.
Yeah,
That was bad, but the first Fletch was great.
Kevin's still mad I made him watch Blazing Saddles because of you.
Stop it. The tank game was combat. That's right. You're right. Hi, Bonnie. Bonnie's watching. Tony, do you remember the trick with the old brown cable boxes? If you press 2 buttons at the same time, LOL.
Yep. And you can.
No, what was
you
it?
guys don't know what we're talking about?
No.
Really?
No.
Yeah. If you remember the big long cable with the big wire, the cable box.
Yeah.
And it had the A and the B.
No.
It had the top row.
You don't,
Yeah.
The cable box, the first cable box that they came out with.
Yeah.
Sat on your table, brown.
Yeah, you had the top row, so you had
Yeah.
to switch if you wanted to work the buttons for the top row.
Yeah.
Then you'd lower the switch
Yeah.
to work the button. So then if you hit 2 buttons at the same time, but not all the way down, only like
You
halfway,
saw
Yeah.
porn.
you'd get porn. But it was,
What?
but it was
I was
really,
kidding.
No, it was true, but it was bad. It was like really bad quality, and the screen would be fuzzy, and it would come in and out. Like you could really, it was very hard to make anything out. But once in a blue moon, it would come in like good enough to tell, like to make things out. You'd be like, yes!
And you'd
Booby.
rack off.
And no, you're lucky if you got 2 minutes.
Oh, really?
2 minutes?
and
Well,
then it
how
would be
long
gone
did you
again.
actually last?
I swear to God, 5 fingers, I never did that.
Really?
I used to look for the porn, yeah, but I never jerked off to it. Not once.
Are you nuts?
Not once. Yeah, apparently I am for not.
Wow.
But no, not once. I used to try to watch it, yeah. We did, but that was a problem for me too. We didn't even have cable till I was probably 17 or something.
Yeah, we didn't have cable either.
didn't
I don't
have
remember
cable.
those.
We had it just because my stepsister got a
All
job
right,
at
stop
Cablevision.
showing off that you were rich.
No,
Really?
We all had
T-
televisions.
TVs,
We all had cable.
Donna got a
had
job
cable.
at Cablevision, and so we got like free HBO
Right.
and everything. It was crazy.
Stop the presses. The beautiful Gina Pacifico Brown's watching.
Hey,
Gina.
Hello, Gina. Gina.
Yeah, speaking of beautiful, we lost Gail Grant Smith, huh? She hasn't watched in a long
No,
time.
Gail Grant Smith, Lindsay McLeod hasn't been watching either. Upset. I'm upset.
We traded them in for Ken Pichelle.
Ken Pichelle.
Oh yeah, Lindsay McLeod. Where's she been?
I think she still listens to us or something because
What did you do
No, she's
that
still-
you made
I don't
Lindsay
know.
McLeod?
I think she's still around. She might not be on the Book of Face, but I think she's
She's still around.
Face.
the Book of Face. The Book of
For a
Face.
second, I thought you were talking about like making a Book of Mormon references.
The Book of Mormon.
No, I think she's still around. I think, I still think she's up on
What we're doing.
this.
Well, let's see if she mentions that we mentioned her.
What's your shirt about?
It says, Fear the Deer.
Oh, dear. I thought it said beer.
Fear the Deer.
So what
This
does
is the
that
deer's
mean?
eye. This is the deer's nose.
Like drive safely on the Taconic? Is that what it
Yes.
means?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it?
I didn't
No.
see the face so well.
Here's the eye. And here's the nose.
Okay.
Are you sure that's not... Come here.
What?
That's not the head, and that's not the front and the leg and another
that's
leg?
the butt, and then it goes
Oh,
out.
that's the tail, but that's
Oh,
poop.
it's the
That's
tail.
poopy flying out of the butt.
No, this is the shirt that Danielle got when she went to Milwaukee. The Milwaukee,
who's
the
got a
Milwaukee
phone call?
Bucks.
No one?
There's a Milwaukee Bucks T-shirt.
It wasn't a scam that we could... Oh, sorry. I was listening. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just thought we could take the call if it was a scam. That's all.
No, it's not a scam. Now stop
So-
talking about it.
So Danielle gave you...
The Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh, okay.
So when she went to Milwaukee, she went to a Milwaukee Bucks playoff game, and this was the free T-shirt that was over the
that's nice.
over the seats.
And then on your sleeve, it's telling you to pick your nose and save it.
Oh, is that kick and save? Pick and save.
Pick and save.
Pick
So
and
it
save.
says
I would
pick your
assume that
nose
would
and
be the
save.
local supermarket in.
Oh, is that what it is?
I would think so. A pick and save. What else do you think it would be?
Picking your nose.
No, and save it.
And
Where?
save
Like
it.
your mustache to eat it later.
Pick a winner. Pick a winner and save it. Pick
No, it's got to be a supermarket.
a comedy club like Governors.
Courtney, look that up. Look up pick and save.
What are our bets so far? What it
I
is?
say supermarket.
We got one for supermarket.
It's got to be.
I'm going with a bank.
All right, we got a bank.
Stop it.
Sally, what do you think?
Pick and save. It like a dollar store type of place.
Ooh, that's a good
Oh,
one.
that's a good one, too.
That is a good one. Or we can bet that Courtney doesn't find it.
Oh, wait.
Well, I see things in Milwaukee. What is your...
What are you playing? I Spy? I Spy.
I
Things in
Spy.
Milwaukee.
They have a credit card.
Do we hear credit card?
I think it might be a grocery store.
Ah.
This is a really hard task for you, isn't it, Courtney?
Shop groceries, find digital coupons, and order online.
Yeah, baby. Pick
there
and
it is.
save.
Pick and save. Ooh, those look good.
Winner, winner. chicken dinner.
Courtney's going to Milwaukee.
We've lost Courtney for the rest of the day. She's going to be
She's
like
moving.
shopping online.
Send me my popsicle sticks.
My guest co-host said Eric's going to go online and buy an old eBay box so he can get some porn. Oh, yep, that's...
I didn't think you
yep,
had to
yep,
hit.
yep.
See, I didn't think. Here's what I thought with the brown box. I thought you didn't have to hit 2 buttons. I just thought that if you didn't buy HBO when it was a porn show, it was all squiggly. I thought it was that.
Say that again?
That you had to purchase the porn show for it not to be all squiggly on the TV. And you're saying you didn't even see it until you hit 2 buttons, and then it was some
Well,
squiggly
no.
stuff.
Yeah, you can order the
like-
porn channel and have access to it, and yeah, it would be one of the buttons, and you'd have perfect
So
quality.
hitting the 2
but-
buttons just kind of slowed down the squiggle so you could see stuff?
No.
Like hacked it.
Yeah, right. It was a form of hacking it. This was for people who didn't have the porn channel.
Yeah, not everybody was rich like you, Sally.
And perverted, apparently.
Yeah, that had five
Well, it
fucking
is kind of
TVs
funny
and cable boxes.
Because my stepbrother David, we were like teenagers, and when everyone was going off to work.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And then you guys watched porn together, and it was like, well, we're not really related, David. Would you like to see?
Well,
Ew,
yeah.
Sally, you're sick.
We are actually related.
Freak.
Ew.
More so than the step stuff.
Ew.
It's like a southern marriage thing.
I wouldn't go that far, but
I
it's,
know.
Is
Yeah,
Sam
it
the
is-
love child of you and
It's-
David? Is
it's
that
a-
what's going on?
Yeah, should I explain? Because it's kind of interesting.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Do I want to hear this?
No, it's not as bad
It's
as you
cool.
think.
All right.
It's not
actually-
cool.
well, no,
It's not
it's
cool.
cool if you think about like a blended family that had to go together. So just shut up and open up your
I'm
mind. 'cause
trying
you're
to
not,
open up my
you're think-
mind.
No, you're not. You're thinking of 7 jokes to say rather than just listening because it's really complicated. I'm not going to do it twice.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
Wow,
So
she told you.
after my mom died, my parents grew up in Hell's Kitchen, like a small little
Her father
area.
is.
Quincy Martin.
Never mind. I already lost the joke.
Okay.
Daredevil. Her
and they
father's Daredevil.
had like all those like friends
Good one.
growing up, and
Great timing.
and they all kind of like kept in touch, and then so when my mom died, my mom's brother was married to this woman Joan.
Yes.
So my uncle and
Yes.
her, like her kids, I knew you weren't going to be able to
You
follow
already
this.
lost me.
I know. So we have cousins, right? Like my
Yes.
mother's brother and his wife have
Yes.
like 4 kids, and then my mom and my dad have 3 kids.
Yes.
Right. It's
Yes.
like my mother and brother are the other connection.
Yes.
My mother and her brother.
Yes.
So when my mom died, Joan had already been divorced from my uncle
Right. Okay.
for a long time, very long time.
And then your father married Joan?
Yeah.
Ugh.
So my cousins are actually my stepbrothers and sisters. Like we always had Christmas together and stuff,
So, ugh.
It was great because we
It's
loved
not
them.
blood. It's not
It's
blood.
not
It's
blood.
not blood at all. And
So it's really not. You really could have had relations with David. And it
no,
would've
they're
been
my
all right.
cousins.
They're blood cousins.
Oh,
they're
yeah,
blood
you're right.
cousins.
Ugh.
Yeah.
But her father and
Joan.
Joan aren't blood.
Oh.
So it just so happens that like my mother's brother she's my mother's brother's ex-wife.
Mother's brother's ex-wife.
Right.
So my cousins are my stepbrothers and sisters, but my dad and my stepmother.
So that would be the equivalent of me marrying who?
It would be like
Lori?
It would be like Danielle marrying Kenny.
Ugh.
So like all the kids are cousins and now they're stepbrothers and sisters, but Kenny and
That's weird.
Danielle, yeah. But no, it's kind of weirder. No, it isn't Kenny. It would be like you marry. This is exactly what it is.
Okay.
It's you marrying.
Wouldn't it be like his uncle's ex-wife? Because you said your
Yeah.
mother's brother's
Yeah.
ex.
Yeah.
Mother's brother's ex.
So it would be Danielle marrying your sister's husband. That's what it would be.
That's
Oh,
it.
okay.
That's why
okay.
it's like
So it'd be like
it's not as icky
Danielle
as
marrying,
you think.
Okay, I got it.
It's like two people that had nothing to do with each other.
Right, but the kids,
Well,
are blood related.
Yes. Mm.
But it's nice because
Yes.
we adore them. Like, don't your kids adore their cousins?
Yes.
You know? So for us, like as a family, getting together, like
We're
those
cousin
two
brothers now.
were like, yeah, I know it was.
That's a
we
reality
actually
show.
was really
Cousin
uncomfortable with it.
brothers.
At first, we were just like, "Oh, this is my cousin." Well, no, it's my. And now, actually, like it was so long ago. Like they got together like 35 years ago
Yes.
that we just call each other like brothers and sisters now because we're just, you know.
This is my cousin's sister. David walks into the house and be like, Sally, you sure do have a pretty mouth.
Like Woody Harrelson in Wag the Dog.
Yeah.
I like the nightlife. I like the party.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Okay.
it was great. I mean, it was just great.
Yeah.
They
Great.
great people. You know, my stepmother was divorced for a really long time. My mom passed, so it was like it kind of was really kind of nice. You know,
Were they doing it beforehand, you think?
no, and everyone kind of like wonders that, but I really don't think so at all.
Am
think
I allowed to talk about that?
I don't know what. You better.
okay.
Because, they have good reason to feel that way because they got together pretty quickly after your mother's passing.
Well, here's why.
I'm not saying,
Yeah.
I'm not making accusations.
No,
I'm
he's not.
I'm
And
defending the
'cause
people
here's
for
what
thinking
happened.
that way.
So-
Like Miguel and Rebecca? I don't
Here-
like it
here's
at all.
what kinda happened.
On This Is Us? I hate that guy.
Yeah. Well, no, worse than that.
Okay.
Worse
So
than that.
yeah, so because they waited years to get together. So
they did?
So here's what happened.
Quincy wants to know
No,
how
Miguel.
Quincy
Oh,
wants to know. Quincy wants to know how they would separate on Family Feud. Brother cousins over here, sister
Yeah.
cousins over there.
Over there, yeah. So my mom
That's
had
good.
cancer, so she was sick for a really long time.
Well, that's
and,
not funny.
And no, it wasn't. And
Right.
it was really bad cancer where she
Oh.
didn't want to be in the hospital.
As opposed to
It
the
was
good-
really like it wasn't a quick thing. It
Right.
wasn't like overnight. Oh, I have something, and then like a month later, it was
Gone.
like really.
This was years.
It was
drawn out.
rough. Yeah, it
Right.
was really rough.
Okay.
So I was like 10.
Look, my eyes leaking again.
I was like 10 to 13 throughout the whole, cancer thing.
Right.
And so she passed, and it had so like a month goes by, and we're just
Devastated.
yeah, it's really, but we knew it was
Right.
coming, so it was kind of like it's not like a big shock. Like it
No,
was almost
yeah.
like a relief.
But
Like she was
it's-
in so
yeah.
much pain that there was like a couple of weeks of like just dying, and then being just kind
Jesus.
of like happy that she's not in pain so much.
Right.
You know?
I just the way you said it.
No, because you
A couple
just
of weeks
feel
of
like
just dying. Like I'm like,
no,
oh.
no, not my mother. Like after
Right.
she died, it was
Right.
like 2 weeks of like you don't. I mean, as a 13-year-old, you're like, I don't even want to live.
Right.
Like it was so bad. So like we just wanted to die. It was like that bad.
Oh, okay. I
So-
thought you meant like her.
Yeah.
No, so
was
then
like, oh, that's so
afterwards, you kind of like after you kind of come out of the fog, you kind of
Right.
think at least she's not in that awful, awful pain.
There's a shock. Bonnie says I'm very confused.
So anyway, I'll have to explain it to Bonnie later. So
Good.
my mother's sister,
Yes.
who is just, she's just really involved with the family. She helped us out a lot. She actually said to my dad after like a month, you know what, you need to get out of the house. And he's like, I don't want to get out of the house.
Right.
I'm like, I have a kid, And she's like, she goes, because we all go come for Thanksgiving and Christmas together, and no one thought anything. And even talking to my Aunt afterwards.
Mom.
She's like, I didn't expect it to like. No, my mother's sister.
Oh,
she's like, I just wanted to get him out of the house, like go see a movie or something. So
Right.
she arranged for Joan to just go and have dinner with him to get him out of the house, like
Right.
just to like as a friend, And then they were kind of like,
They were like Yoda.
So what Tony's talking about it. So what
Have
Tony's
fun,
talking
me
about,
did.
it was very quick. Like
Right.
it was just like a month, and they were like, yeah.
Was she hot, Joan? Joan
She's
hot?
attractive. Yeah, she's an attractive lady. Sure. Yeah.
But it was, it's wrong on the father's part. You got to give the kids more time. You just don't.
Yeah.
And did he like move her in the next day? Be like,
It was
listen to
kinda
mom, Aunt.
quick. It was kind of quick.
Aunt, listen to Aunt, Mom.
I think within like a year, they were moved in.
That's the next movie with
Really?
Aunt, Mom.
the next
Aunt,
movie
Mom
with
versus
Paul,
Aunt, Man.
yeah, with
13.
Paul Rudd and Sophia Loren, Aunt Mom.
All right. So Bonnie's saying so sorry to hear about your mom.
Oh, thanks.
It didn't just happen. just so
Yeah,
you know.
but thank you. I appreciate
Quincy
it.
said really bad cancer.
Yeah, well, it's true. There are people that like they go through stuff and then all of a sudden. But my poor
Why
mom,
do they call it cancer?
my poor mom had
Does it
really
come again?
bad cancer.
Robin said, "So sorry you experienced that."
Thank you,
Look at
Robin.
Look at the hippy dippy sticking together. So sorry.
See, that's not a hippy dippy thing.
Dippy that your
Yeah,
mom died.
heartless bastard is what
Stop.
you are.
Bunch of hippies looking out for each
My
other.
mother died.
Oh, yeah, and the dad had a girlfriend a month later.
But still, you
Girlfriend aunt.
Sorry for
5
her,
weeks
though.
later.
Say hi to Aunt Girlfriend.
It was 5 weeks.
We're not
later.
saying sorry to him, saying sorry to Sally.
Oh, sorry, Sally.
See, there you go, you hippie.
You're welcome.
You
Now I'm a
hippie.
hippie.
You
Now I have to go
hippie-dippy.
buy a hacky sack
Eric
and get
Hippieland.
and get patchouli Under Armour deodorant.
Eric Chev hippie.
I'd be the worst hippie.
Is that who wears patchouli?
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 Shit, I hate patchouli.
I smelled it for
smells
like the first
fucking
time,
Dirt.
like 2 weeks ago, or sorry, 2 months ago. I was like, "What is that smell?" And they said that word. I'm like, "What is that?"
Patchouli.
And it's deodorant.
No,
or
it's
oil?
just it could be an oil. It could be a.
Why do you wear it?
Incest. Incense.
That's my family.
Yeah, I'm surprised it wasn't. No, an incense like stick or candle. I don't know. It just smells like fucking dirt. It's gross.
My goodness.
Is it derivative of like is it from a flower? or
Do they
something?
put it on their neck or do they put it on their armpits? You know what I mean?
I think that's a personal
No, you
choice.
could. They make it out of everything. So like patchouli could be an air freshener.
Oh,
Like it's just I don't know what
Just
An aroma.
all right.
It's
An
an
aroma.
aroma. It
kind of
smells
like vanilla.
Yeah, but it smells like dirt.
Yeah, I smelt it. I was like, "What is
Gross.
that?"
Did you like it?
Ow!
No, it
Right.
smelled like
dirt.
like lawnmower. I don't know. I couldn't figure it out.
Quincy's laughing. Listen to your Aunt Mom, and he said, "Listen." He said, "Mant,
Listen to Aunt Mom. Mont.
Mont,
Yeah,
Monty."
that's so funny. Yeah.
Why are you calling her
My
Monty? Her name's Joan. No, she's my mom, Aunt.
The man who can't.
But we still I always called her Aunt Joan, and they always called my dad, Uncle Pat.
Who can move that rubber tree plant? Mant.
Do you want a mont?
Do you Mont?
Would I want a month?
What do you want a mont?
A month? Want a month?
Want a mont?
Want a month?
Now that's a supermarket.
Want a month. This week at
Want a mont. Get your daily specials at Want a mont. This week, broccoli's on sale at Want a mont.
Well, that's nice. And then did Joan treat you nice?
Yeah, it's the rough teenage stuff and blending together, but in retrospect, it was okay. And then later in life,
Is Joan still with us?
Yeah, Joan's
Okay.
still with us.
Joan's
yeah,
still with us.
she's down in North Carolina with a couple of her kids.
Okay.
Yeah, but she's
And a dog.
she's great. Yeah,
couple of
she's
your-
great. She got a German Shepherd. Cindy got her a German
Co-bros?
Shepherd.
Some of
Cousin
her,
bros?
some of her daughter nieces.
Yeah. Nodders.
Yeah, did those kids have kids, and what are they to you?
It's a nephew.
Yeah. Well, for example, like when Donna comes to visit from Canada, like my kids call her Aunt Donna.
That's her
You know.
sister.
my
cousin.
cousin's sister.
My kissed her.
My
Ma,
key-
you kissed your cousin?
My keister.
No. Oh. Listen to your aunt, Mom. That's so funny. All right. Anyway, this is not
that's
where I
great.
expected this show to go. But there we
It's
go.
interesting, though.
It's interesting. All right.
It's definitely interesting. And plus, like, we're so far apart in ages. Like, I'm still the baby.
Now, did they move to North Carolina because they were cousin sisters? And they're like, well, we might as well just fit
It's
in.
legal down
Only way
here.
we're going to fit in is if we go down to the Dixie line.
In Long Island, we're ostracized, but not down here. We're welcome.
She mentioned her father had no teeth.
Actually, they were ostracized when they got to North Carolina, too. They're like, wait, you're actually not blood related?
Yeah.
You're out.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
but-
why they didn't go all the way to
Cindy's
Georgia.
still the
They just-
oldest. She's
North
like-
Carolina's the middle.
What's Cindy, 67?
I believe so.
Yeah, so it all goes from like 53 to 67. And whole
Right.
like 7 kids all in the middle.
Right.
Yeah. And she had a German Shepherd, Joan. She had one earlier as we were growing up named Liebchen for love in German.
Liebchen.
And she was a really great dog. Yeah, so we got 4 kids and a German Shepherd.
I'd have been like, this is a bunch of leap shit that you bring this.
Now, the dog was the relative of her best friend's neighbor who also had a German
They came
Shepherd.
from the same litter.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway.
All right,
Oh,
so
and then sorry to interrupt, but it even gets weirder. Like my because my
They had threesomes
my uncle
with-
Buddy. No, my
Had
my
threesomes with your grandparents? What's
Nah,
going on?
my
my God.
my mother's brother, that was just a divorce, so he was
Right.
still around.
Yes.
And so, like, he actually said to my dad, "Is it, I don't want you to
Is it
feel
okay if I watch?"
uncomfortable." Shut up. Shut
drew a map.
up.
He drew a map. Now, if you go here, she'll like that, and if you done something,
But yeah, so my dad reached out to him, and he's like, why aren't we playing golf anymore? He's like, I don't know. He goes, I just thought you'd feel uncomfortable. He's like, why? Like, are you uncomfortable with me dating her? He's like, no, not at all. So, like, he was still kind of like he would come over for Christmas, and my dad still golfed with him and stuff. It was nice. It was like, everyone just kind of got along, and no one was a dick. It was
They,
kind of
they
nice.
compare notes?
like Billy Joel and John Small.
Fuck that.
They stayed friends. Eric Clapton and George Harrison. They stayed friends.
Yeah, well, in my family's case, no one was stealing anyone. Everyone was like all available, so it was just a little
Well,
awkward.
all right, true.
Right.
All right, I'll give
And
you
they were
that.
all like nice. They were all nice people, and you just want to like hang with your kids, and the kids
Right,
are always fun. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, one thing that was kind of weird is like, because you know what
Playing doctor?
you know what a
One thing that's weird.
you know what a nerd I was. So like,
Was?
yeah, I know, right? So I was like, you had to see me like in high school, like I couldn't wait to get my report card.
Right.
I was like total nerd city. Well, I
Yeah.
still am. But like Joan's kids were just like, normal kids, and they'd be like, Donna would be like, did you actually tell our parents that the report card's about today? Because I'm gonna kill you.
Ah, yeah.
like-
Nerd.
I'm like, well, I get $1. Like every time I get a
You're
report
the
card,
worst
I got
cousin,
$1.
sister.
I wasn't going to not get $1
Ah, you're the worst cousin.
just because
sister.
she never went to algebra. That's not
I
my
disown
problem.
you from being my cousin, but you're still my sister.
Yeah. She's still my nister
We can still be cousins.
or kister. Yeah.
That was a band, Nister Nister.
Hashtag man mower. It was what Robin's saying. Oh, man. All right, that's good. Thanks for sharing.
You bet.
I'm just waiting for the. Oh, and one more. I'm just waiting for.
Nah, I'm done. I think that's it.
I think that's
I'm
enough.
going to go pee.
So, as Opie would say, anyway. So Jackie the Martling. Can you hear me?
Jackie the Martling?
Jackie the Martling. Jackie the Joke Man Martling sent us some music. We started the show with it, but we didn't really get to play it much because we started with our theme song. But
Mill Neck, Locust Valley, Glen Cove, Glen Street, Sea Cliff, Glen Head, Greenville, Roslyn, Albertson, East Williston, and Mineola.
Mineola!
Change at Jamaica.
Ah.
But it's so nice they named it twice. 1, 2, 3.
Waiting for the train, waiting for the train, waiting for the train to bring me home again. I'm
Waiting for the train. Waiting
to
for
bring
the
me
train.
home again.
See, this is hippy dippy. Tell it to
Waiting
Jackie.
for the train to bring me
Right,
home
waiting
again.
for the train. That means somebody's going to work like a normal human being.
But it's a nice
Not
hippy
some like
dippy
hippie
folk
little
song.
hippie weirdo.
I could totally see Jerry Garcia singing
Is
this.
that like playing hacky sack, playing hacky smack, smelling like patchouli, looking on my nutsack, whatever the hell it is.
He's a good singer.
I'm feeling about as low as I can go.
I like
hear
it.
that
We should have played it for Sally and said, "Guess who's this?"
dance
Oh,
me
we still can when she
around?
comes back.
Mama, won't you dance me around? I'm waiting for the train, waiting for the train, waiting for the train.
The governor.
Bring me a Sam, I'm waiting
For the train, waiting for the train, licking my butt.
What?
Waiting for the train to bring me home again. Mama, won't you come along?
So he said, Mama, won't you come by? So what, did he mean his mom or his aunt?
Sitting on a bench,
Never mind.
spending lots of
Oh, I don't
time.
know. People are texting me now, telling me we were too easy on Sally. We should have been harder on her.
Sally, who's this singing?
Well, the train pulls up, I can hear it outside. I cast off all my cares and ride. Dance me around, Mama, won't you dance me
Do I know
around?
him?
That's
Yeah.
it. I'm waiting for the train, waiting for the train, waiting for the train to bring me, yes I am. I'm waiting for the train to bring me home again. Waiting for the train to bring me home again. Mama,
Is this some like incest southern song or something?
it is
Oh,
not.
Okay.
Mama, won't you come along?
And Mama, won't you come along?
Night is a grand shot. She'll be having one with you as likely as die.
I don't know, Jackie.
Hey!
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, he has a pretty voice.
Michelle said, Sally, you had 3 TVs, but only got $1 for a good report card. Yeah, because they were too busy
Yeah.
buying televisions for everybody in the neighborhood. That's why.
I got $2. I got $1 every week for chores.
I want my $2.
Quincy wants to know, do you have to buy them 2 presents for Christmas? This one's for my cousin, and this one's for my sister.
That's
waiting
great.
on the train, waiting on the train.
Waiting for my mom, aunt.
Bye, Michelle.
Mama
See you Thursday, Michelle. Michelle's guest co-hosting.
Oh, we did get our chicken from Zorn's. Thanks, Jeff.
Yes. We got our chickens from Zorn's, and they all
Jeff-
liked it. I said,
Jeff Bosey, I have to get you an email. He knows what I'm talking about.
I think he has an email. You have to get
No,
it.
I have to email him. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Jeff.
Oh.
Jeez,
Spit it out, you
I totally
fucking
lost-
stuttering prick, yeah?
I totally. Oh, Gina. Not Gina. Michelle.
Michelle.
Is she watching?
She just left.
I wanted to ask her about Jimmy Orr.
Ah. Damn it. Damn it. We were having too much fun with the...
Now, Jimmy York was, his father was the mailman, and his sister,
was his cousin.
right, was,
Waiting
trying
on
to
the
think of
train.
anything else
waiting
weird.
on the train. Oh, please don't. It's not as bad as I thought it would be, but it's still kind of...
The only one who had kind of a hard time with it is my mother's mother, because she had her son who they had the divorce, and so
Oh,
she was a little cranky about the whole thing.
Yeah.
And and everyone kept saying this is way too soon. But one of the things like
But they lasted a long time.
They had a great
Totally, yeah,
marriage.
totally.
They really did. We went down, visited them.
yeah, until her
know.
father passed, 2015?
17. Not 15.
Yeah,
17.
17.
Thank you. It's 2019, Tony.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
He's
maybe
not-
it was a little earlier.
It was not.
15?
He's gone
It's
4
15.
years already?
Yeah, maybe.
Thank you.
Oh, shit. It only seems 2 years.
Sons of bitches.
Really?
It
Yeah.
might be in the middle. I think it's 3.
No.
Maybe
Think it's
coming up on
16?
4.
Why don't you
Nope.
look it up?
Cindy, when did Dad die?
Oh, gosh.
No,
All
3.
right.
It was October?
57.
Yeah, because it was right before he turned like 80 or something.
3 years ago, October is when we went to see Elio. It was the year before that.
So 4 years, coming up on 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, that makes sense.
Waiting on the train, waiting on the train. Wow. That's great news.
Yeah, but it was a really good marriage, and they,
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
they
30
did things quick. They really did things quick. Like they
Right.
dated 5 weeks later. They moved in within probably a year, and probably so I graduated as soon as I graduated high school, they moved to North Carolina, but they'd been there all this time. So that was weird, being like young and your parents go away, instead of like the kid going off to college. We were like, bye. So yeah,
The parents went away.
yeah, they went away. They loved to golf. They were golfers, so they loved to. They moved to North Carolina. And
Did the ex-husband move to North Carolina too? to golf with him?
He didn't move far away, to be honest. He stayed up in New York for a while, and then I think he moved somewhere south, but not close. I know what you're getting at. They weren't having threesomes, Eric. You're gross.
Or were they?
Maybe they were.
Waiting on a train, waiting on a train. Jackie Sherman Guido's watching. All right,
Jackie.
so that's good news. Wow. Wowzers.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy for you.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, we're still all like really in touch and stuff. You know,
You're all really still touching
we're all
and
still
stuff?
in touch.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's wonderful news.
The only hockey game I'd ever gone to, Donna took me to. The one that was
Really?
up in Canada. Yeah.
What game do you remember?
I don't know.
An
Islanders,
It was
maybe?
an Islander
I
game.
think it was an
Islander.
Islander
At
game.
the Coliseum, yes.
And the
She said it was up in Canada.
no, Donna from Canada. She,
Oh.
What was his name? Patrick what?
Patrick Stewart.
Wasn't that his first name?
Swayze.
Patrick?
who?
Your father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Patrick.
mean his last name?
His middle name.
Gerard.
Thank you. I'm
Gerard.
just double checking to make sure I got the year right that he passed.
Oh. Okay.
Patrick Gerard O'Neill. Mm-hmm. O'Neill. And she was German.
Yeah.
Joan Schweizenheiber. Mm-hmm. All right, very good.
Yes, they were married a good 30-something years till he passed.
So it
that's
definitely
not
did
him.
work.
Look at that. There's another Patrick Gerard O'Neill. He died in
He died
2011.
at the age of 51. That's sad.
This guy died on Thanksgiving. Oh, my goodness.
Well, what are you
Sorry,
thankful for?
Yeah, that's
that we
just
have more
selfish
food.
to die on Thanksgiving.
I'd be like, if he died and then we went around the table, they'd be like, Eric, what are you thankful for? That there's more food for me. Because Patrick Gerard O'Neill doesn't get to eat today. That one, not yours.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving
Not my
might have
dad.
been canceled in that.
No.
Something
It
like
better
that
not
might
have been.
happened.
If that guy ruined Thanksgiving, I'd be pissed.
Courtney, it's just once a year. Come
Yeah,
on.
really.
Not like
It's
all
food.
Thanksgiving, just that Thanksgiving.
No.
I figured they must have started cooking already before he
Yeah,
Right.
you,
before it
you have
happened.
to buy a
Right.
turkey like 4 days in advance.
Right.
So
You're not going to let
it's-
the turkey go to waste because just somebody rudely died.
You're
Yeah.
right. How dare they?
Right.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
Could they not think of the family?
Right.
Really?
Could have waited till the
You
day
hear
after.
about people waiting to die. You know, what's another day or two?
My pop waited till after Christmas to die.
See, now
See?
that's a very
That's a good
respectful
pop-up.
man.
27th.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a good pop-up.
Because
Yeah,
you don't
he
want to
was the
die on
pop-up.
Christmas Day.
No, because that would just ruin
Would've been
it.
he was there for Christmas, and then
Then
he's
he
like,
wasn't.
I'm peace, I'm done.
It's like,
Yeah.
I'm out.
you get your gift sucked later.
Yeah.
And then he was like,
Happy
I'm out.
freaking New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Pat Gerard O'Neill, 85, of Carolina Shores, died Friday, October 2nd, 2015,
Wow.
in his home. Born November 8th, 1929, in New York City.
Holy shit, he was old.
85. Surviving are his wife of 32 years, Joan.
Sally didn't even know how old he was.
Yep.
She's like, he was 80.
I was like, I think he turned
Wait
80.
till his 80th birthday. He was fucking 85.
5 daughters.
You're the worst.
I'm the worst.
5 daughters, Cynthia, Lauren, Sally, Diane,
Two
and Donna. 2 sons, Christopher and David.
two sister cousins.
Oh, David lives in Patchogue?
yeah.
Oh, why don't we should get him on here.
2 son nephews.
Wait a minute. So one of your brother cousins lives on Long Island and you don't see this guy?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. It's just one of those things. Like, he doesn't ever really go visit
Call him up. Let's call him right now.
them either. I mean, the only time I saw him was at Joan's sister's wake.
Joan's sister's niece,
Wake.
cousin, son?
And that was it. I hadn't seen him for really. He didn't even go to my dad's funeral.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. No, it's okay. It's fine. But I've only seen him like once in the last 35 years.
Is he one of the ones you're not close with? I thought you said you all stayed in contact.
I know. That's why I'm like, what do you mean you don't stay in contact? This guy-
Lies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I-
This whole
Back out of
story
that
is made
one.
up.
Yeah, he is the. But they're like
You're not really Sally
like
O'Neill.
his brother and 2 sisters. They stay in contact with him, but I don't. No reason. He's really nice. I mean, when they all moved down to North Carolina, like he was the only one that was like around that was family. So like I saw him a lot before he moved or before I moved away. So
Christopher's in South Carolina, it says here.
yeah, like it's 3-hour drive. What? What?
to go to therapy and talk about this.
I thought she was in it for the past hour. So 2015. She didn't know her father's age. She didn't know when he died.
Yeah.
And she lied about how close she is to her cousin siblings.
Cousin, brother.
Yeah.
Cousin, brother, sister, cousin. Niece,
A
nephew.
broco.
Broco.
Brother, cousin.
Yeah.
Broco.
The Broco and the Cisco.
Actually, it was David, because David was a fast driver as a teenager. And that is probably, because my dad wasn't a yeller at all. Like, he would just like say, hey, you don't do that. And I'd go, okay. You know, it was like that. And so the first, he just wasn't. Like, he wasn't like, I'm really mad about this. Like, he just wasn't like that ever. And I saw him mad once. And, you know, my dad was a cop.
That was when you and your brother cousin were making out.
We were having sex. You know when
What the hell?
my dad was a cop, so you know the
Yes.
the police cards that you'll give your like family.
Yes.
So apparently David was driving like, you know, the knuckleheads you see on Wanto Parkway going
Right.
like 120.
He was going fast
He
and
was
furious.
going crazy.
He was fast and furious.
And then he didn't stop when they were, you know, pulled him over for a little while.
Right.
And so my dad walked in and what happened was David was like, here, look, I have this card. So
Why does everybody in your family talk like that?
I don't know.
Don't do that. Okay.
Okay,
here, I have
Davey.
this card.
Okay, Goliath, let's sing Kumbaya. Okay, Davey. Let's get the O'Neills to sing with us. They're our cousin brothers.
Even the cop was like, can I have your license and registration? You must be related.
Kumbaya, my brother and sister, Kumbaya.
So go ahead.
So he handed the cop, you know, the card, and
Yeah.
so I guess David did get a ticket,
Oh.
and he kept
no,
the
David.
card.
The guy kept the card.
The cop kept the card,
Oh.
and
So his offenses must have been very
it was
egregious.
really bad, and
Because
so
they don't do that unless you're being a real dick.
it gets worse.
Yeah. He tried to bribe the cop.
Yeah.
No, David just took his ticket and left.
Oh.
However, the
Oh.
cop
Then-
took his card and wrote my dad a letter and mailed it to him, letting him know who he should and shouldn't be giving these cards out to and how
So then he lectured your pop.
Whoa.
Oh, your pop must have been pissed.
And David was like a really new driver. Like this is like probably in the first like 6 months of him driving.
Right.
So no one was really like, you know, understanding what he was doing. So
Right.
probably in retrospect it was a good thing. He probably would have
Yes.
killed himself.
Son,
you know.
nephew, get down here. We have to have a father to son, uncle to nephew chat.
Yeah. So my dad, he got a little bit of a talking to from my dad, and then at the end, my dad, like and I'll never forget this because, like I said, I've never even seen him mad. He just
Yeah.
took the card in front of David after he was done, and he just ripped it up and he like walked away.
What the hell did he do? What did that letter say?
Could have given the card to somebody else.
It was actually just an informant. I just want you to know that the person you gave this card to, this is how he's been driving, and
Right, but that's what I'm saying. I wanted to see.
Yeah.
But David didn't tell him that this happened.
Oh, you gotta get in front of that.
So you can see my dad open the letter like, yeah,
Oh, you gotta get in front of that.
yeah.
Wow.
They take that card.
Wow. I wonder, is that letter still around?
No.
Oh, I'd love to see
I'm
that
sure my
letter.
dad chucked it out like the first second he got it.
Probably ripped it up like the card.
Yep. But it's so funny. I felt so bad for David because he just looks so devastated from like the whole thing.
David looked devastated, but he was the one
Yeah.
driving like a douche nozzle.
Yeah, that's right. He deserved
I know,
it.
but we love my dad, and I think it was just really. I don't think he. If someone's never ever
He
angry,
loved Uncle Dad.
and you bring that out of someone, he felt that was really funny.
You're talking to somebody. I love my Uncle Dad. Oh, they
I
sound
love
like great
Uncle
people.
Dad.
No, it's only one person.
My daddy uncle.
My dunkle.
Who's your daddy uncle?
Hi, dunkle.
Hi, Dunkle Pat.
I must have missed that section in the Hallmark store.
Dunkle Pat.
The dunkle section.
And the
I'm
man.
so happy I went to the bathroom just before. I would have so peed right then and there.
You imagine by chance this is our last show and this is what we're going out on?
Why is this our last
Dunkle.
show?
I'm just saying, imagine, like this would be the
Hey,
last
Dunkle.
one. People tune in, let's see the last show, see them saying goodbye, and then they see
We're
this
talking
shit.
about dunkles.
The Dunkle section of Hallmark.
to my Broco. Cisco, Broco, Dunkel, Mant.
So, whenever you see those Cisco trucks, are you like, do you think of your family?
There's Donna.
There's Donna driving a truck.
Yep.
Honk, honk.
Wait, didn't one of your Cisco's die recently?
No.
Oh.
One of the Cisco's husbands died.
Oh, is that what it was?
2 years ago? 2 or
Oh,
3
that's
years
what
ago?
it was?
Yeah.
No, I thought it was when Cindy first moved up.
Well-
Somebody died.
Oh, Cindy's husband passed. What,
No,
2 or
no,
3
no,
years
No,
ago?
you're
no.
right. Diane's husband.
Oh, it
died.
was her husband. So it was the Cisco's husband.
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
was
Okay.
couple,
was-
like a couple of years
that
ago.
was good. Probably at least 3 years ago.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
it was just when Cindy moved up. That's yeah.
We went
what
to
do
a
I know?
wedding down there when Cindy moved up.
Oh, maybe that's what
A
it was.
start of a life. Yeah.
Of oh gosh. Okay, so the Dunkels. All right, so there you go. So he was upset because he loved your pop,
Yeah.
and then he stopped driving like an asshole.
I don't know. I mean, I think he maybe a little bit. But
And this is the one you don't talk to.
You know some people they like that speed, that fast
Not for any
driving
reason.
thing.
You just don't talk to him because you know.
Yeah, there really isn't
you just
any
fell out of
reason.
touch.
If he yeah.
Send him a card.
A dunkel card.
Broco. What's up, Broco? Brosen. You like Brosen better or Broco?
Jeff goes, poor Neff son.
Hi, I'm Jackie Martling, and my autobiography, The Joke Man, Bow to Stern, is now in pre-sale. If you like syllables,
pre-sale.
it's loaded with them. 300 pages, all different. Simply go to JackieTheJokeman.com, and the Amazon page will pop right up. The book ships October 24th, and will make ideal holiday gifts. Please, buy one for any of your friends that can read. Thanks.
That's not the one I wanted to play.
Probably for any of one of your friends that can read.
Did you listen to the other one?
Yeah, that's the first one he sent, right?
Yeah. No, that's the second one.
No. The one you're going to play now.
The one I
is the first
skipped,
one.
yeah. But I thought it was the second one. This is the one I like. Well, the other one was good too. Bow to Stern, the Joke Man.
Hey, Jackie, this is Willie Nelson. I just want to say congratulations on your new book coming out. And if your new book is as good as your jokes, you'll sell 9 trillion of them. So good luck with it.
So what?
And
9 trillion.
if you got any new jokes for me, call me and we'll have a joke off. See you later.
Willie Nelson. there.
Willie Nelson and Jackie joking off each other.
JackieTheJokeman.com.
They love those joking offs.
The joking circle.
Oh,
Let's
speaking of which, we didn't do our
misbehave.
sponsors.
Oh. Bella Vista Pizza. Gina Conjemi Coffin.
Go get him.
That's it.
Headspin.
And the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show is brought to you by Bella Vista Pizza. Bella Vista Pizza for the best pizza in the whole wide world. Check out Bella Vista Pizza, located at 154 Monetta Hill Road in Plainview. That's 154 Monetta Hill Road in Plainview, 516-433-4464. We ordered from them this weekend. It was delicious, so you should too. So, do it. Also, Gina Conjemi Coffin, licensed real estate agent with Signature Premier Properties. That's Gina Conjemi Coffin. Gina Conjemi Coffin. 631-495-7696. 631-495-7696. That's 631-495-7696. List your house with Gina. She'll work so hard for you and sell your house so fast it'll make your head spin. What else? Gina Conjemi Coffin. She's the best. Knock 'em Dead Comedy for the funniest murder mysteries in the whole wide world. Check out Knock 'em Dead Comedy, knockemdeadcomedy.com/show dates for all our upcoming dates and information. And Lemon Auto Sales located on Old Country Road in Hicksville. Need a new car but can't afford a new car, but want a car that runs like new? Then check out Lemon Auto Sales in Hicksville. LA Auto Sale, LASalesNY.com. That's LASalesNY.com. Centrally located in Hicksville on Old Country Road. Ooh, what the hell?
Can I play you this movie trailer?
No.
I think this movie looks great. Did you hear about this? The Peanut Butter Falcon?
No. What the
Anybody?
hell is this?
No?
Peanut butter falcon time. Peanut butter falcon time.
I hope this works.
Peanut butter jelly
Seems very
time.
interesting.
Peanut butter jelly time.
What the?
Something went wrong.
Play it, damn it.
Oh, here we go. Boop. Oh.
You're right. It's
That's
great.
a commercial.
Oh.
That's a commercial.
Well, why can't we watch this too?
You want to watch the commercial?
Why not?
Yeah, it's Harry Potter Go.
I know. Wait, it's like Pokemon Go, but it's Harry Potter Go?
It's made by the same company.
Oh, I want to play. I want to play. Oh my God, I want to play. Harry Potter.
Look at him. He's got all the shiny stuff. He's so cute.
He's a platypussy. Oh, here we go. Oh, this fucking jerk. Yeah, I saw this.
Yeah, he is a jerk, but it looks like a really good movie.
All right, let's check it out.
3, 2, 1.
Did you ever shoot a shotgun? That would never happen.
There's sheep in this world, and there are wolves in this world. And I know that you two boys are just two weary travelers who lost your way. So, we're gonna clean you up right with a baptism.
I'm more a baptism by fire type.
Okay?
Come to my wrestling school and become a badass.
That's what he wants to do with the rest of his life.
Yes, it is.
Got a good cast.
You let a half-naked boy with Down syndrome who has no idea how to get along in this world just slip out from under your nose. You two are close.
We are.
Well, then you'll figure out where he's at and you'll bring him back.
Are you following me?
Maybe we could be friends and buddies, bro dogs, and chill. Have a good time.
You said the wrestling school's in Aiden?
Yeah.
One long road leads all the way down. I'll drop you there then.
I'm looking for a missing person. Have you seen him?
Little man on a lamb. Met your girlfriend back there, Eleanor. 2 bandits on the run.
Oh, yeah!
Rule number 1, don't slow me down. Rule number 2, I'm in charge. Hey, what's rule number 1?
Party?
No, not party.
Zach, you have a young boy with Down syndrome in the middle of nowhere.
All right, well, while you've been doing paperwork, we've been doing something called living. Oh, man!
Tell her I'm gonna give you all of my wishes for my birthday.
I made a promise to him. Give him that wrestling school in Aiden.
No, we're not gonna hop on your little raft and cruise around down the river.
Hey, Eleanor, I don't want to go home.
Oh!
Yeah.
So
She's
how
hot.
far is it?
About that far on the map.
Are your fingers to scale?
Yep.
I think it's time for us to go back now.
We could be a family.
Friends are the family you choose.
Wrestlers got alter egos. You need a name.
Falcon. Peanut butter Falcon!
That looks like a good movie.
I would
I'd
like
see
to
that.
see it, but I'm not seeing that jerk. Shia LaBeouf. Would have been better if it was somebody else.
Why? What do you got against Shia
I don't
LaBeouf?
like him.
Did he do something?
Nah, he's just a weirdo.
He is a weirdo.
John Brett's watching. Hey, John.
Hello, John.
Are you just jumping on the Shia LaBeouf hate bandwagon?
I just don't like him. He was a little crazy there
He
for a
is
couple of
definitely-
years.
All right, so maybe he got through it.
Yeah, people
Yeah, you
go
think he's
through
better
stuff.
now? You think he's better now?
I mean,
He
yeah.
was young when he hit it big. Maybe just got to his head a little bit.
I think and he ruined Indiana Jones.
Well, he didn't ruin
He
it.
didn't ruin
That
it.
movie sucked.
The writers ruined it. The editors ruined
You
it.
can't
No,
blame
he
the
was pretty
actors.
fucking
You have
bad
to
in
blame
it.
the people behind it.
No, he was
unless they
bad.
were really bad.
He was really bad.
I
In
didn't
it.
That was
think-
a stupid concept for a
It
movie.
was.
It was a stupid concept, but he was really bad in it too.
I don't know. I
Mutt.
thought the relationship between the chemistry between him and Harrison Ford was pretty good.
No, I hated it.
I think he's a really good actor. He just unfortunately, he got a little nuts there for a while. Maybe this is
maybe.
his
Happens.
way back.
Imagine you have no.
And they coulda had a
privacy and
cuter
your
Down
whole life
syndrome
is
guy.
up for judgment and scrutiny. I would
Absolutely
go crazy.
right.
They could have had a better looking Down syndrome guy. I don't like that guy.
Oh, you're so weird.
He's like, they could have had
Bad
more.
enough you're making fun of Sally.
What happened to
family.
like Corky? He probably hasn't had a job since.
Corky's our age. He wouldn't fit that role.
They could have used a different guy.
Wasn't he a Long Islander, Corky?
What was his name?
Let's get him on
Corky.
here.
Corky Romano?
Let's
Oh no,
get
that
him
was
on
the
here.
movie.
What is his name? Corky?
I don't know.
I'm just Googling Corky. I bet you he comes up.
Corky Porky.
There it is. Chris Burke.
Oh, yeah, Chris Burke. Where's he from? Roslyn.
How do we get this guy on his show?
He's so funny.
I can tweet him.
You gonna twat
Does he
him?
have a tweeter?
Oh, yeah?
Does he have a
Does
tweeter?
he have a tweeter?
He was born in Point Lookout.
Oh, where does he live now?
Let's
He's probably
see.
California.
What's this person's name?
They all sell out.
They all sell out. I don't...
Well, we could just get any Down syndrome person on here and pretend it's him.
Oh, that is...
You're gonna cause riots.
Yeah. Remember before I said I would back my partner unlike Opie? No, I take that back.
Reevaluating.
Ken said family are the friends you choose. Yes, but so are brocos. John Brett says, hey, guys. Hey, John Brett. We'll just pass him off as Corky. And he'll be like, yeah, I want it. What was the name of that show? This
You are
is
the
Life?
worst.
What was it?
I'm not
This
even-
So-Called Life.
No, that's not it. And I'm
Yes,
not-
it was.
No, it's not. My so-called life was...
Life happens.
Nope.
Life.
I'm not telling you now.
Life.
Just be quiet for a second. Let me think.
Life.
Life goes on.
Life goes on.
That's the one.
See?
Like life cereal, life something.
Mikey likes life.
Mikey likes life.
Corky likes Mike.
You're
Where does he live?
disgusting. I don't know. I'm trying to find that out.
Come on, he doesn't have a Wikipedia page?
He does, but it doesn't say.
Oh.
It says he was born in Point Lookout, but it doesn't say where he is.
It doesn't say current acute Down syndrome guy Quincy Martin's laughing. This is all for comedy, folks. I don't mean any of this. Really, that guy's a little ugly. Good on him.
Well, he's supposed to be a wrestler. Aren't they supposed to be ugly?
Yeah, well, not all wrestlers. Look at some of the best looking wrestlers in the world.
Dwayne The Rock.
There you go. Thank you.
Yeah,
trying
he's
to think
a
of.
handsome
I'm trying to think of one. I'm like, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. How
Is
do you
he?
like
He's
that?
considered good looking?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think everybody does.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're just looking at their face, though, like he just has like a nice body. Like if you
He
just
has a
looking
nice
at,
face.
Yeah, I mean he's not homely or ugly or anything, but you wouldn't be like, wow, that's Robert Redford. Like you wouldn't be like that.
You're right.
No, but I'd be like, it's
Robert
Dwayne
Redford's
The
white.
Rock Johnson.
You'd be like, ooh, it's Dwayne Johnson. Ooh.
He could probably pick up a car if he wanted to.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
He could pick up your car
with me, with
Definitely
you in it.
when I had my Mini Cooper, yeah.
and then he'd throw it like this. And he'd toss it.
Maybe it would start to work then.
Is he still alive, Corky?
Why wouldn't he be? think
I
he's
don't
our
know.
age.
Mike, what's his name? Michael Burke?
Chris Burke.
Chris Burke.
Yeah.
I'm going to look him up right now.
Chris Burke. Hello, Mr. Burke. Would you like to be on our show? See, I just asked him. Let's see what he says.
Chris Burke.
No, I didn't hear anything. Life goes on, says Jeff. Yes.
See, I don't see him on Twitter. He must have a Twitter, right?
Wow. Boy, I hope he's all right.
No, I don't see him. Damn it, Chris Burke.
After Life Goes On, did he do anything, or
He did like some movies and stuff.
career?
He's. Wow, I didn't know he's that old. He's 53.
Holy shit, he's older than us.
Born in 1965.
Wow, that's old.
Yeah, it doesn't say. Wait a minute now. Years active, 1987 to 1983. Where's that?
So he retired? Maybe he doesn't want to be found. Maybe he's like, I made enough money, I'm done. Maybe he's a Walmart greeter or something now.
Oh my God.
What?
You're horrible.
Isn't 53
Old?
1966?
Yeah. Old is 53 is really old.
Yeah, but his birthday's in August, 65. So. Yeah, I mean it is really old, but it's not
right
as old as, you know.
Some months.
I only said it like 5 times before Tony picked up on it.
Yeah, I did. I was slow on that one. Well, I'm reading. I'm trying to find out where this guy is. Where are you, Chris Burke?
You know exactly where I wanted to go with that, but now I'm not going
to. As a matter of fact.
That's so mean. Courtney told me not to do it. Courtney said, don't do it, Eric. Don't do it. I said, all right, I'll behave.
Yeah, probably. I don't know what we're talking about, but you probably shouldn't do it.
Good answer. Good answer.
I can't stop.
I'm not even gonna play this. There's a YouTube of him singing in a band.
Oh, come on, play it.
Nope.
Come on. That's it. I'm airplaying it. I'll airplay it. Come on, just play. I'll be good.
Remember the father on?
No, you
Life?
won't.
No.
Yes, I would.
You
Definitely
be
would not
good
be.
until it loads. You
I
won't
was
be
good at the PAL thing.
You are very good at.
Because
the
you're
PAL
outnumbered.
thing.
They'd kill you there.
I was good at the PAL thing. They all love me there.
A few times now.
I make them boo Tony. I think that's their favorite part.
Yeah, I think it was too.
There was a little bratty kid though at the library the other day.
Oh yeah, how old?
I don't know, but I didn't pick him, and he was just being a brat. So I was like, whose child is this? And no parent raised their hand. I go,
Really?
"Figures."
Really?
Yeah. So I'm like, figures.
Wow.
Because all the other parents are like looking at this kid. He was just being annoying.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, hey, what's your name? Hi, I'm Sally. I'm like, everybody say hi, Sally. And he's like, no. He just starts screaming no every 2 seconds.
I never know what to do in those situations. Like there'll be like a whole bunch of kids in front of us, and they're like, pick me. But the really obnoxious ones are jumping in your face, and so you're like,
Right.
oh, sit down, or we won't pick
Well,
you.
I don't
but
pick-
then after a while, like I feel like a dick.
I don't say
you know?
I'm not going to pick them. I just say we're going to run out of time, or I don't want to pick the kids that are too crazy because you know they're going to come
Yeah.
up and slam the thing and
Yeah.
grab the
Right.
microphone. So I usually pick the kids that are calm.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is how it should be. But while you're standing up there and all the parents are looking at you, you feel like a jerk.
Ken said he's got to run, but say some more funny stuff from now till 1, and I promise I'll listen back. Have a great afternoon. You too, Ken. And Ken, your shirt's on its way. We got
Ken.
them. I'll be mailing it soon. Today, tomorrow, soon.
Did lady shirts come in too?
I don't know if I ordered them this
You
time
didn't
because
order
we have a
them,
bunch
huh?
at home. I still have a bunch at home.
Oh, okay, good.
You keep
Where's
asking
my
me that. I'm like, I
merch?
still have a bunch at home. I still have
You've
a bunch
got
in
like
my car.
smalls and stuff. You don't have large.
I have larges in my car.
Nice.
I have black
okay,
larges
good.
in my car.
All right. Bring them to the shows then, because.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
need a large too to mail it to somebody.
Okay. All right. I'll
Thank
bring
you.
a large.
Thank you.
I'll bring a large. Tell him large, Marge. Yeah. What movie? Here's a question I saw on Facebook this weekend. What movie, as a child, affected you severely?
What age?
As a child.
Well, a child is before 18.
Okay, so then anything before 18, what movie affected
Well, like an
you?
8-year-old movie would be more disturbing. Like,
What movie affected you?
there's too many that affected me.
Well, name one.
Well,
mine
You
was
mean like
Jaws.
old Yella, you know, that
like
type
when
of thing?
I was a kid, I saw Jaws. I was 6, and I saw Jaws in the theater. I saw Jaws at the drive-in in Patchogue, and I was scared shitless.
But that's
so much that I didn't even want to go in the pool at home.
That's my question. Though,
Right.
affected you, like freaked you out, or affected you in a good way? Like, wow.
Well, I'm thinking in a bad. I'm gonna say in a bad way, in a negative.
You wouldn't
way.
even go in the pool?
wouldn't even go in the pool alone.
You wouldn't even shower?
No, showering's fine because I knew the shark couldn't survive in the shower.
In a bad way.
And it could survive in a chlorine pool, yes.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know. I was 6. I was 6.
I
so-
cried when Snoopy came home. When Snoopy come home, I cried my eyes out when I watched that movie.
Really? And did it affect you? Like you were like, oh my
No.
god.
Well, no, I cried, and that was the end of it.
You're an ass.
I remember seeing The Champ and just
Okay, good
like,
one.
oh my goodness.
Wake Up,
like just
Champ.
being out of my skin.
Right,
for
Ricky
this
Schroeder
kid.
and John Voight, right?
Yeah. That movie just really, I mean, oof, it was good.
Fatal Attraction and Stakeout. I saw those movies
Stakeout?
in the same summer. I'm like, oh my god! I had no idea movies were that good. Like, I didn't really watch movies until then. I was like, wow.
Stakeout with Charlie Sheen and not Charlie Sheen,
Emilio Estevez and Richard Dreyfuss. I was like,
Stakeout.
I thought now it hasn't really stood the test of time very well.
No.
But at the time, I'm like, wow, this was great.
I'll give
And
you
then
the other one.
Fatal Attraction. I was like,
That
whoa,
that was good.
Because I didn't really see R-rated movies
See?
until I was like 15.
Danielle said Jaws. Quincy said Jaws.
Yeah, Jaws didn't really bother me.
What?
No, it really didn't. I didn't see it as a little kid, though. I saw it in my teens. So it didn't really bother
I
me.
saw it as a kid. Yeah.
Oh, you know that scary movie?
Yes.
Did you check the children?
Yes. When a stranger
Remember that?
calls.
When the stranger calls.
That scared me so
That
much.
totally.
See, what about you,
Because I
Courtney?
used to I was babysitting and stuff, and I'm
But
like,
that you probably saw the remake.
Yeah, the one
Yeah.
where it's like
The original was You saw the original. She saw the remake.
Yeah, the remake where they were in like this really big fancy house,
Yes,
and there was
yes.
this like guest house.
Yes.
And, like the guest house, like it's the lights on. The light
Yes.
wasn't on 10 minutes ago.
The first one was right in their house.
Oh
Yeah.
no, the
and
dude
you had
was
to
in
like
the
go
house,
upstairs.
but he was
yeah.
like, you know,
Messing with them.
messing with her head. and
in the
stuff.
remake, did they do it where she's older and she's sitting at a restaurant and they bring a phone over?
No, she's in the house. I think she like invited her boyfriend over or something like that.
Yeah,
Like,
she showed boobies?
when
Did
it
she show
happens to her
boobies?
when it happens to her own kids, like later on in the movie.
Oh, later in the movie, she didn't like have her own kids. They like I think they changed the ending.
In the old one, she has her own children, and she's always so like nervous about them, you know, for
Yeah.
obvious reasons. And it's like I don't know how many years later, and she's just sitting at a restaurant, and they bring over like a phone like this. The waiter's like, "Oh, you have a phone call," and she's like, "Oh, this is weird." And she's like, and all she hears is, "Did you check the children?"
Oh my
No.
God! The call's coming from inside the house.
In the new one, she was like she lost it like mentally after that happened. And like she was in the hospital or something, and she was like freaking out when she woke up, and then the guy came in and like had the like morphine or whatever and like shot her up with it or I don't really remember if that's even the real ending. I might
Yeah.
be mixing it up with a different movie. Like, I just remember being
The
really
morphine
scared.
movie.
You didn't see this movie, did you,
I
Courtney?
like kind of like closed my eyes at the end because I'm like, oh my God, they're in the house. No, if they can't see me, can't find
You can't see me. You can't see me.
Can't see me.
No, it's gotta. Mine was definitely Jaws.
Rain Man and Awakenings affected me.
Awakenings I liked, but
yeah.
I didn't really like it that
I had
much.
no idea that there were people out there like that at the time. I was
Yeah.
what, 16 or something?
Yeah.
Same with Rain Man. I was 18, I think. I had no idea. Which I think was the case with a lot of people. I didn't know about anything
No,
about
I didn't know
autism
about
back
it
then.
either. Really fun show today. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Who said that?
It's Christos.
Thank you, Zestos. Looking forward to seeing you on Wednesday.
Oh, John said the awards with Elliot looked good. Look good fun. Did you get him to sign your copy of the book?
John who?
John Brett.
Oh. No, I did not have him sign my copy of the book, but maybe I will. We're gonna see him again before he leaves.
Yo.
One more day.
But we're I don't know. I don't know. It's weird because I don't see Elio that way. He's he's one of my best friends. I don't see him as a guy get an autograph from.
Mm-hmm.
Although I have all of his music and I just didn't even think of it to get his autograph.
Yeah.
Have him sign it. I guess
Nice.
that's actually not a bad idea.
Nice.
I thought it was great how we're in this. Our pictures are on the same page as his. I thought that was cool.
Yes.
Of John's book. He says hi, by the way. I told him, John, that you were leaving the day before he was coming.
On Tony's face, apparently.
I was waiting for it.
I know.
Elio's coming.
Me and Eric just smile at each other.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had a really great time the other night. There was this band. Did you tell them about the band?
Yes, she did.
No,
Yeah,
I
she
didn't.
told me all about
No,
it.
it was really just brief before you got back.
What was
We
the
didn't
name?
cover anything.
What was the name of the band?
Nobody cares.
No. You would care.
Why?
Trust me, you would care. It was.
Why?
But they won like the Eclectic Award or something.
Were they all chicks and hot?
No.
Then I don't care.
No, it was crazy.
They
There was
played
a-
these songs, man.
Blue Man Group.
We were like giggling. It got really bad. We were getting that like you can't.
They were
not
playing
giggle.
like weird stuff. This girl, she's doing.
You would have been like this. You'd been like.
They played two songs to start the whole event.
Oh God! And these
But-
people were one of them, or they played.
They won an award, right?
Yeah, they did win something.
These people played two songs, or the place played two songs.
No, a band. It was
This
a
band
band
played two
live.
songs. Okay.
I can't remember their name. I have it at home.
It was
But
something
this girl-
weird,
the
like the
second
brown
song-
chair,
Yeah, it was something weird like that.
flashlight dirt. It was like one of those like
But
weird.
the second song
words
they
plopped
sang,
together.
Oh my God! Like
They-
a free-form word song,
kind of
almost like a fucking
like
hippie.
one was called
I don't remember what.
like a gopher or some type of animal.
Orca, the whale orca. I don't know something.
I would have been miserable.
Oh no! 'Cause
we
it was
were
so
laughing our
bad.
asses off. We
It
were
was
laughing
funny.
And it was like a bunch of music, right? And then the music stops for a second.
Yeah.
And she goes, and then the music's playing. She's going, I swear to God, she's at the mic. She's going, and that's when I lost it.
And then she starts going.
She kept doing it.
She did high things too. She would just go.
No, then she was. I mean, she was hitting. We gave her credit there because she was hitting high notes that nobody can hit. But we were laughing hysterically. We sit down at our seats, sitting right in front of me. It was right out of a cartoon. These two guys with these big giant cowboy hats. Two of them.
Oh, that was so funny. Yeah.
And I'm sitting there. I'm like, they're right in front of me. These two giant cowboy hats. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, you saw? Yeah, that was. I saw the
yes,
picture
I
of
posted
that.
it.
Yeah.
2 seats down from me, this woman comes in. She's got one of those big, like a Marge Simpson, but it was a towel.
White things that
And
go
it went
really
up like
high.
3 feet. So Elio's manager, his name is Pete. This guy's a riot. He looks at me and goes, "You think you got it bad?"
Because she sat down later. Like, we were like all complaining about the cowboy hat guy. And then all of a sudden Marge Simpson,
No,
sits
there
down.
there was one guy who we're actually going to ask to be on the show. Mark.
Ask the freaky people to be on.
Oh, Mark.
What was it, like shitty, more Yoko Ono shit?
I wouldn't go that
No,
far, but it wasn't.
no.
Probably wasn't as far.
It was just
But no, there was
surprising.
one guy that was great. There was one guy that was great. I
I'm
have
sure
his
there
name at
was.
home.
I'm talking about these other people.
Yeah. It was.
But come on, you can't be fucking serious that this
It was
is
an
music.
accordion player, right? Or did I just imagine that? Did
I'm
we
not
even
talking
play
about-
the accordion
No,
in the
girl.
band?
Yeah, the girl in the band played it. Yeah.
So it was like that.
I'm not talking about the other people. I'm sure they were great, but this opening band, people actually were like, "Oh yay,
No,
great
we
job!"
were kind of laughing at the end. We all like.
Fuck out of here with this shit.
But you could see in the audience, everyone's like,
Oh my
It was
God.
all styles of music: rap, rock, show tunes.
Well, it's independent,
right?
Didn't say the Independent Rock Awards.
Exactly.
It's music.
So it was a large, variety of Marge variety of stuff going on. I thought it was very interesting and great. We met some nice people. Yeah. And one guy came up to me and asked me if I was Billy Joel.
No, really?
Honest, swear to God.
And you didn't play it off this time? No,
I
Michael
did.
Judas?
Well, what happened was it was me and Elio. We were standing by the bar and we started talking. And this guy had an award. Elio had an award. He won. This guy, other guy had an award. So we were just standing there, like we just happened to be next to each other. So I was being me all night, talking to everybody, being silly.
Yeah.
So I turned right to this guy. I said, "What'd you win?" Best rap song or whatever he won. So and he turned.
You could have got away with it if there was a rap guy.
I was
He
trying
has no
to.
fucking idea what Billy
I
Joel
was
is.
trying to. So he
he
turns.
was sallied.
He turns to Elio.
You ratted him out?
No.
Oh, Elio ratted you out.
Elio did. He turns to Elio, "What'd you win?" So they're talking for a minute. So then he turns back to me. He goes, "I got to ask." I go, "Okay." I got he goes, "Oh, so Elio explained what he won for the Billy Joel Songbook DVD."
Sure.
So then he turns back to me. So all right, so I got to ask then. I'm like, "Okay." He goes, "Are you Billy Joel?" And I went, "Yes." And Elio immediately, "No, he's not Billy Joel." I was like, "Oh, you son of a bitch." Elio's so
Nipped it in the bud.
He's so respectful and so nice. He doesn't like when we do stuff like that. We were driving through Times Square and we were sitting in traffic. So me and his manager, Pete, were yelling out at people. And he was like, "Stop it. Be nice."
Wait, is Pete English?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but Pete was having fun.
Pete was having fun.
And Elio
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, almost stick in the mud."
Although he was okay when we were yelling out the window. He won an award. He won an award.
He didn't stop us
Yeah,
then.
and then he was like, "Thank you. But then
It's all about Elio.
That's
now
right.
I know how it is.
That narcissistic son of a bitch. Yeah.
No wonder why he puts Amy in the corner all the time.
Yeah.
She was so sweet.
She's
know.
great.
She was so
And
sweet.
she's
what a
just like
singer.
that all the time. She's just so nice.
Oh, and I told her that we played her song, her performing Venus again on Friday. And
Yes.
she's like, "No, you didn't." I was like, "Yeah, we did." And Mark White loved it, and she was cracking up. "Oh, I can't believe you did that." Yeah, it was funny. We had a great time.
Yeah,
We
it
went
was
out to eat.
A couple of good shows too.
Yeah, some really
Good
great shows.
Thursday and Friday were good
And
shows.
I'm sure you guys heard it too. Mark said, "Oh, he said how much fun he had."
Yeah.
But then did you hear what happened?
Yes.
Did you?
Yep. I got pulled over by a racist cop.
Did he?
No.
Oh. All those problems he had with the bass?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was not our cord or our equipment. It was his bass.
Really?
He went to the
Yeah.
gig that night and had problems. They fixed it last minute just before the
Thank
show started.
goodness.
Yep. It was
Wow.
the bass. He was picking on us. It wasn't us.
Wow. Holy shit.
Yep.
Maybe our thing shorted out his bass.
Oh, Derek's cheap little amp.
Yeah.
No,
No, it was before
no,
that.
no, no. It wasn't before that. We didn't have anything for him to hook into before that.
Oh.
Derek's cheap little amp cut it out. Not Mant, amp.
Amp.
So yeah, it was good shows. We had a good time at the awards.
Yeah.
And Jim Brickman was the one who announced Elio's award. And it's funny because we're always making jokes about Alio or Elio, stuff like that.
And
there's Jim Brickman, who's a semi-famous musician, plays with all the A people, and he goes, Elio Pace for the Billy Kroll Songbook.
Billy Kroll
Songbook. And we all just kind of looked at each other. Shit, Billy Kroll? And they showed a clip of Elio playing, so everybody knows Billy Joel for crying out loud.
Right.
Billy Kroll songbook.
Billy Kroll. And he won.
And he won the Billy
He
Kroll
won.
songbook.
I hope he's nominated next year so he gets to come back again.
That would be nice. Well, yeah, maybe he would because he's put out that Elvis album since, so now they can submit that.
Submit it for him.
Well, that's what Pete did. Pete, the manager, submitted this last one for him.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So you submit it because Pete's not doing his job, obviously. And then we'll make him come back all the time. Hello, you want some more zones? This is lovely. Lovely.
How about that shit at Zorn's?
And it's so
people are like,
oh my god, and it's so funny too. They're like, so this was a turkey farm, huh? I'd be like, I don't give a shit. Let me just eat. And they were so into like everything.
I'm telling you, they're more American than we are.
They're like, oh, this was a turkey farm, and it's been around for 70 years.
That's amazing,
It's
mate.
amazing. I'd be like, I don't give a fuck. Let me just eat.
Yeah, if I went to England, all right, see, this was a farm? That's nice. Let's
Yeah,
eat. What's
let's eat.
next? When we go into the
Right.
Albert Hall.
Stonehenge.
Yeah, Stonehenge.
What's Albert Hall?
It's a big concert hall there.
Oh, I don't want to go there.
When are we going to Buckingham Palace?
When are we going to strip club?
An English strip club?
An English strip club.
That'd be
Do they have them?
I don't know.
I sure hope so, for their sake.
I wonder. They must. They must.
I bet Elio has no idea where those are. Oh, no, we don't go there, mate.
They must.
That's in a bad part of town.
They must.
I don't.
I'm going to say yes.
I'm not a regular at those places. I don't frequent those places.
Hello, English Tatas.
Is there a Tatar club? A
Tatar.
Tatar pub?
A Tatar pub.
Is there a Tatar pub? Tatar pub.
A Tatar pub.
Tatar pub. Tatar pub.
Speaking of Tatar, did you find anything about Chris Burke?
No, I gave up. But I looked up Bill Smitrovich. He played the father in Life Goes On.
Oh.
He has a website where you can contact him, so he'll be my next email.
Would you like to? Who's Bill Smitrovich?
He was the father.
I
on
never
that show.
saw that show.
Oh, you know
All I
what?
know is that there was the hot chick in it, Kelly something, right?
Kelly
Yeah.
Martin.
Kelly Martin, she was hot.
Then they killed her on ER.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
How'd she die?
The guy stabbed her.
Boulder.
Ah.
Oh,
Boulder. They were running to the ER and emergency. It was on a
yes.
boulder.
She got
Big boulder in
stoned.
Chicago, in the middle of Chicago. She got stabbed,
Yeah, one of the patients was a mental patient.
and he stabbed her.
He stabbed her multiple times and stabbed Carter, but Kelly Ann Martin died.
Really? I don't remember that.
Yeah, that was a little later. The show was great when Clooney was on there and stuff.
And Joanne Margulies, not Joanne. What's her name?
Juliana Margulies.
Juliana. I said Joanne. Juliana Margulies.
she was. Yeah, Sherry Stringfield.
Sherry Stringfield.
I met her once. She was nice.
Ed Helms.
Anthony
Edwards.
Anthony
That's the guy I
Edwards.
was thinking of.
Oh, I actually met him. Yeah.
Did you? You met Anthony Edwards?
Yeah, they
Well, 'cause
lived
he
in
played a
lived
nerd.
in
She was a nerd.
Capistrano Beach, like where I kind of was in California.
And Soul Glow was on that show.
Yes.
Who was the guy from Wings? The brother on Wings.
Soul Glow. Soul Glow. What?
The brother on. Remember the show Wings?
Yes.
The brother.
Yeah.
That douche.
I used to see him in like
I didn't like
the food store all the
Weber.
time in California.
Steven
yeah.
Weber.
Yeah.
Who's the other guy in Wings?
Tim Daly.
Yeah. He
And
was
that-
on the show, too.
He was on several shows.
He was on a doctor show.
Was
Was
he?
he?
Yes.
He was on The Sopranos.
Nope. He was in Private Practice, and that was a spin-off of Grey's.
Oh, was it?
Yes, it was the... Right?
Yeah,
It was the vehicle for the chick. What was her name?
What, in private practice?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't watch that. I watched Grey's Anatomy.
But who was McDreamy's first wife?
Oh.
Kate.
Is that like the character's name?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
redhead.
No,
She
I
had
know
red
she was
hair.
redhead,
Yeah, Kate.
Yeah.
Sure.
She went and they did a spin-off because they liked the
It
character
didn't
so much.
last.
Private
I saw it a
Practice.
couple of
Oh,
times.
yeah.
4 years, 3-4 years. It
Oh,
lasted
that
3 or 4
long?
years, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, Private Practice. Yeah.
And then that cute girl from Happy Days was on Wings. What that Southern girl? What was her name?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
What the hell was her name?
I don't know, but I know what you're talking
I
about.
haven't really seen her since.
No. Wasn't she Potsy's girlfriend or something?
No, she was
Or a cousin or some shit. She got moved up.
She was like Joni and Richie's cousin because they were all the regulars were leaving. So
Yeah.
she came on at the end to take over. I think like Joni's spot.
And poor
the
Mr.
cute
and
little
Mrs.
girl.
Cunningham were the only ones left.
Yeah,
And
Potsy.
Fonzie.
And Potsy came on once in a while to sing a song,
Well,
sing a cheesy
didn't
song.
even Fonzie leave? Well, no. He never left.
No, Richie and Ralph Mouth left.
Yeah. Donnie Most and Anson stayed, and Henry Winkler stayed. And then they got, what's his name?
Joni and Chachi left for Joni and Chachi.
Yeah, but
Joni
then they
left
got,
Chachi.
what's his name, too?
Ted McGinley.
Yeah, Ted McGinley. He was on.
Oh, right.
He was on that. He was on the Love Boat. He was on Married with Children.
Yeah.
He was always the replacement guy.
Yeah.
He was
Let's
the
get
he was
McGinley.
the Oliver of the Brady Bunch.
Oliver.
Oliver.
Cousin Oliver.
We're bringing Oliver in.
Cousin, brother, aunt, man, can't, dad, uncle.
Dunkle.
Dunkle.
Poor guy. All right. I guess, what are we doing? What are we doing? We're done? What are we doing? We got a couple minutes?
We
Got
got a
anything else?
Got 2 minutes, I think. Right?
Got 2 minutes? What do you got?
Not
What
that I
else
have
you got?
anything, but.
All right, so let's just let's wrap it up.
Oh, I do have something.
What? What do I do now?
You
can be my wingman anytime.
Speaking of Elio, Thursday night, you hooked us up with a great restaurant in Long Beach.
Oh, I'm like, what did I do? I was like, I wasn't with you Thursday night. Yeah.
What was the name of it? I don't remember now. The whale, the something wharf, the
Something wild. Something.
The wild. Yes, she's right.
The Wild
Goose.
Reef. The Wild Reef. I think
in
that's
Long
it.
Beach. Yeah,
Right
really,
on,
really good food.
Right on Park Avenue,
Yep.
Park Street,
Yep.
Park Avenue.
Park Avenue.
Yep.
In Long Beach.
Yep.
Yeah, it was great, man. It was great.
Did you have the steak?
I did.
I
And
knew
it was
you would.
delicious.
It was a strip steak,
I'd
right? Skirt.
Monk.
Skirt steak. Wasn't it a skirt steak?
I think it was skirt.
Yeah.
I think.
And then you had the monkfish?
I had monk tacos. So like you'd have
Monkfish
shrimp.
tacos.
It was really good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Everybody
So
liked
Thank you
good.
for that.
Everyone
Everybody
loved
liked
it.
And they love the beach.
The
going on
manager
the
liked it.
boardwalk.
It was
and
so- Oh,
Amy
sorry, go ahead.
took off. I barely parked the car. Amy was gone. She's down by the ocean, running around like a little kid, man.
Really?
Well, yeah, they don't have much of that in England.
Really?
Yeah, they
Did
were.
she take off her
unbelievable.
clothes?
No, Elio's father did, and he was
Oh.
running around naked. No,
Yep.
I'm kidding, obviously.
Umberto Pace.
But yeah, they absolutely loved it, and
Good.
they loved the whole atmosphere of Long Beach. Yeah, they thought that was like the greatest place.
One thing that was funny though is they bring Elio wants like some type of like mussel soup or something, and they bring this entire big bowl, but they only have like teaspoons to like really literally like smaller than a teaspoon. So he's like for like an hour and a half trying, and finally he asked, he's like, "Do you have a larger spoon?" So then they're just scrambling, and they actually the guy like went down the road to like another location or
Another
something
restaurant.
to get him like a bigger
Got him a
spoon to
bigger
eat the soup. But it was ridiculous. It was like that big. He's like, half of it would fall off before it got to his mouth.
Oh my God.
And the lady even said, she's like, well, a lot of people will just pick it up and, drink it. And
Well, he's not a savage.
He was like horrified.
Didn't you know he was English?
And then they gave us for free. They gave us donuts covered in Nutella.
Really?
Yeah, it was good. They make them there.
So
Wow.
I took pictures of it and sent it to Joey Kola because he's the Nutella guy.
Yes.
But if you caught his show last night, well,
then that was just
now
mean of you.
posted in full this morning.
Yes.
He had informed us that he is now sugar-free, so he hasn't touched any Nutella, and he is not. It is not going well. He's having a tough time with it.
Oh boy.
So when I sent that to him, he's like, "I'm 14 days sugar-free now, you son of a bitch."
Yeah.
So I pissed him off. We argued, but then we hugged, and now we're okay. He didn't yell at me at all, but I felt bad. I felt like an idiot.
You should.
That's our whole story. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm glad I gave you a nice recommendation. I'm glad
It
you
was.
enjoyed it.
And I highly recommend it if you want to, because I know you and Danielle like checking out new places.
We do.
I highly
But
recommend
not
it.
Long
great.
Beach. Too
Why not?
fucking far. It's too far.
Not that far.
Fuck that place.
Take the Wantour down and go around the Ocean Parkway. Take a half hour.
Chris Thomas says don't drink the water in Long Beach.
Why?
'Cause it's spoiled.
Because it's.
You'll drink the milk, you'll drink the water, and you'll like it. Bah! Did I tell you I showed Elio
What?
some Little Rascals? Did I tell you that?
Yeah, and he didn't like it.
He didn't
and
get
don't
it.
drink the milk in Dominican Republic either, please.
Why?
8 people now have died in the Dominican Republic.
Yeah,
And
did you see that? They're saying it's all natural causes.
That's bullshit.
That's what they said.
8 people died in the Dominican Republic
Yep.
now. So,
That's what they want. you
and
to
that's
eat.
Exactly.
I'm thinking some psycho there either got deported back and is all pissed off and is killing Americans. I bet you there's some kind of serial killer there.
Is that what
Yeah.
you're thinking?
I'm thinking there's a serial killer in
See,
the Dominican Republic.
That's the difference between you and me.
What are you thinking?
I'm not.
Pfft. All right, fuck it. That's our show for today. Ladies and gentlemen, the Knockem Did Comedy Radio Show brought to you by Pampers.
The San Francisco treat.
If you need Pampers, if you're going to pee your pants, wear some Pampers.
Yeah.
Adult-style Pampers. Depends, basically. Where depends. And don't pee your pants anymore. I don't know why I'm saying that. Anyway, God bless America. God bless Tony.
God bless you, pal.
God help Sally. With her
Please.
sister cousin aunts.
Her God Buddha.
And if you want to see a great murder mystery, check out Knock.
God doesn't bless Courtney?
Oh, and God bless Courtney.
Wow, that was messed up.
She doesn't need blessing. Look how wonderful she is.
All right.
Look how wonderful she is. She doesn't need blessing.
Everybody needs blessing.
No, she
I
doesn't.
appreciate a
She's
blessing.
fantastic.
Thanks.
She's wonderful.
Sure.
Hey, but if you want to see a funny Knock 'em Dead comedy show, come to the Brokerage October 25th. I got that right?
Yes.
Yes.
October 25th.
We have to sell that out or we're getting fired. So everybody, I'll talk to you after the show. But we have to buy tickets or we will get fired from here. So
It is on govs.com already.
Yeah, it's on the website. I actually met a woman today who is going to buy 20 tickets. I'm really excited.
really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yep.
I am very excited too. That's fantastic. I'm going to make people buy it. I don't give a shit. They saw me before saying buy fucking tickets, you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Suck it.
Yeah.
So come see us and you'll have a lot of fun.
Yeah, tickets are $22.
Yes. So check out the show dates, hashtag knockemdeadcomedy.com/show dates, of which Anthony will give you details now.
You can see us July 2nd. We have a whole bunch of game shows coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Lots of fun trivia, random trivia for kids of all ages coming at you very soon. Lots of places where you can see it and enjoy it. It's a lot of laughs as well. July 2nd at the Manhasset Public Library. July 11th at the Riverhead Public Library. July 12th at the Brookhaven Public Library versus South Country Library. July 16th, the Longwood Public Library. July 23rd, Lynbrook Public Library. July 25th, Westbury Public Library. And then, of course, July 26th, we get to do what we do best, our Murder Mystery Show. It's a mob-themed murder mystery at Frank Steaks in Jericho. Great food, great time right over there at Frank Steaks in Jericho. And like Eric said, October 25th, you can catch us. It's a Halloween bash with a costume contest and all sorts of fun as we do our 80s-themed murder mystery. So dress up in your favorite 80s outfits and join us at October 25th at the Brokerage. Go to knockemdeadcomedy.com for a list of all of our show dates, information on who we are, what we do, as well as booking information. And don't forget August 6th at 7 p.m. if you're in the Philadelphia area. Check out the ENA Ensemble performing an opera that our own Rick Beck wrote the libretto for. That's August 6th. Good old Rick Beck. And okay, if you're looking to see a great comedy show this weekend, head on over to one of Governor's comedy clubs. Governor's in Levittown, the All-Star Comedy Show on Thursday. Friday is the Comedians of the Compound with Anthony Cumia and friends. Saturday is Robert Skelly. And June 30th is Victoria Caputo, Teresa Caputo's daughter, making a comedic debut over there. That's at Governor's in Levittown. In the Little Room, Thursday night, the Dan Romano Show is in the Little Room. Stevie GB on Friday. Saturday is Gateway Comedy Presents. And June 30th is First and Last, a summer series with Mick Thomas, Robin Shaw, Megan Hanley, and more. Those are some great comedians right there. Personal favorites of mine. That's at the Little Room here at Governor's in Levittown. At the Brokerage in Belmore this week. Wednesday night is an after-prom event. So all you kiddies out there, you want to stay safe, go check out a fun comedy show. Thursday, the Emerging Talent Show. Friday, Mike Marino in Make America Italian Again. Friday, the All-Star Comedy Show. Saturday, the All-Star Comedy Show Saturday. Sunday is Olivia London's birthday drag show extravaganza. And, of course, again, like Eric said, October 25th is us performing our 1980s theme murder mystery for Halloween. That's at the Brokerage in Belmore. McGuire's in Bohemia. Let's see. Friday is Robert Kelly. June 29th. Saturday is Mike Marino. And Sunday Night Funnies on Sundays. And, of course, there's Govs Radio, ladies and gentlemen. GovsRadio.com. Lots of great shows on GovsRadio.com. Sundays at 7, Joey Kola live from Governor's Green Room. Monday afternoons at 1:30 is Funny Tank. Oh, I got to play Funny Tank. Give me a few minutes. I'll get it up. Funny Tank. Do I? Yeah, I have the file. I'll get it going. Just give me about 10 minutes, and we'll play it. Monday nights at 6:30, Steve Squared. Monday nights at 8, The Word Show with Mike and Pete, or Jam, Joe's Acoustic Mondays. Tuesday mornings at 10, Tea Time with Teresa. Tuesday nights at 8, Sorry Not Sorry with Anthony Rodia. Wednesday nights at 7:30, Three's Company. Wednesday nights at 9, Dan Romano. Thursday afternoons at 1:30, Let's Eat Long Island. Thursday nights at 8, Limo Talk with Graz. And, of course, there's us, the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show. We're on every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. right here on Govs Radio. We thank you for the hearts, the likes, the comments, the supports, all of it. You guys are the best. Join us tomorrow at 11 a.m., where the one and only Robin Eve will be hanging out with us and singing her songs and doing some karaoke with Eric. Wednesday will be the band Moonflower performing some great tunes. And, of course, don't forget to join Eric and Michelle Astor Thursday and Friday with Josh Schaefer and lots of great guests. So it's going to be a fun week here. We'll see you guys tomorrow at 11. See you.